Happy good day, everybody. Welcome to our May 2023 live stream. Now, I know I was laughing a little bit when we got started. You all didn't see what happened like seconds before we got started. Your paper towel roll went flying across. Things are happening.
Try and drop the mic.
Somehow, I think you tried to sabotage me in some way in this, Trenton. And this is a very big live stream. This is probably the most important live stream that we've ever had, Trenton.
More important than Bourbon Madness, I agree. Yeah.
This is the day that Trenton goes down. Oh.
What?
Kayla? Oh. My daughter Kayla's here. She's rooting for me, by the way. Just so you know. Right, Kayla?
Of course.
Okay, of course. Somehow Trenton bumped into the microphone. The microphones are like up here. The microphone fell. Glass and bourbon went flying. It was quite
big mess.
It was quite the show. It was a big mess. So that happened like 10, 15 minutes before the show began.
Yes.
Paper towels were flying all over the place, but I think we're ready to go. I'm pretty sure. So I hope you've all had a wonderful week, and I hope you're set for a fantastic holiday weekend. And let's not forget what this weekend's all about, especially Monday being Memorial Day. Let's not forget about our fallen soldiers and even those in active duty today. Those are veterans that are here with us, and those veterans that are even watching, and those that are in active duty watching. The ones that have fallen before, we thank each and every one of you. I can't say that even more. Actually, on Monday, this coming Monday, our video is coming out. I've waited a long time to review Horse Soldier Bourbon. I've been asked probably 100 times if we could review it, and I've saved it specifically for this Monday because that'll be Memorial Day. So that'll be our video out on Monday, so don't miss that as well. But I hope you have a great weekend with family and friends. I hope you have a good time. I don't know about your all weather, but our weather's supposed to be really, really great. I have to work tomorrow, but I think my wife and I are spending Sunday and Monday together. Right, honey?
Aww.
Aww, and there we go. So we have some plans. We have my daughter, as I spoke, here with us tonight. My daughter Kayla came to visit tonight. Thanks for stopping by, honey, and rooting for me. I appreciate that. Michelle's here taking care of the chat to the best of her ability.
Hi, y'all.
Trenton's here, of course. He's sweating bullets over there. I can tell he's getting psyched up, ready for this big show.
I'm screwing stuff up.
What'd you do?
What'd you do? He's procrastinating.
He is. He's nervous. No doubt. Usually Kent's up here. Kent's actually on another golfing trip of all things. He's in Michigan somewhere with a bunch of guys. He's a phenomenal golfer, actually. For those of you who golf, Kent is a 3 handicap. It's just it's not a good thing when I go with him. I've got maybe 2 threes on my handicap, possibly, but
I'm actually a 0.
Not a single 3.
I'm a 0 handicap.
You're a 0 handicap? Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm terrible at golf.
I'm right there with you, buddy. I don't know. The older I get, the worse I play. But Ken will get there one day, too. He'll get there.
What, worse or better?
He'll get where he's older, too. And he won't be able to golf as good either. So
I don't even know what we're doing, honestly.
Yes,
came up
you
with the
do.
rule. Well, I know that I picked 4 things, which actually I thought it was going to be easy, but then you were like, oh, don't do like George T. Stagg, and that really kind of put a thorn in my plans there.
Well,
I don't know where that was going, but I was going through. Apparently, I had a heart problem on the last video, or the video that came out this morning.
Really?
And it was like hurting on the side that my heart isn't, and I said I was ambidextrous. I forgot what that word meant.
Oh my God.
Forgot what you were saying, too.
Yeah, I
didn't
did.
you?
Oh,
Lost train of thought?
I was going through the house trying to pick four different bourbons, and I picked 5, but was told that we can't do 6.
Okay, well, let's start from scratch, all right? Let's everybody... First, before we get started, I want to thank Bushi for being here with us. My wife told me Bushi's my mother-in-law, so I'm sure her and Grandpa Paul are watching the live stream, so thanks for checking in. Appreciate that. What happened here is this was my idea, so if I fall in flames, I got nobody to blame but myself. But, you know, seeing you're the Matt Madness competitor and, you know, you've got all those, you know, upscale, you know, tasting notes that you throw out there. And all
Are those
things.
Considered upscale tasting notes?
All these things that you do. I've been saving one bottle in particular for a while now. Okay, so a few months, couple months probably.
Months?
Yeah.
And you haven't said anything about it. That's impressive in itself.
It is.
Because you couldn't even not tell me what we were drinking in the video like 2 weeks ago.
Well, you never know. Once we get started here, you never know what I might say.
True that. There were some not contemplation. There was some people saying that the bottle you might be holding on to is Blood Oath Pact 9.
Oh.
But we kind of picked a similar proof point.
We did. Yeah, and this bottle that I have, I've been holding on to it. It's really, really good in my opinion. Now, will you find it very good? I don't know. But I think it's really, really good. It is 120 proof, right? Isn't that what I told you?
Yeah.
Something like that, 120 proof. So it's a little higher proof. It's barrel strength, so I'm hoping we got pizza over there left for me. I might need some by the time we get to the end of this.
We'll get you some. We'll get you some up there, no problem.
But here's the layout of the land. I challenged Trenton to pick 4, not 5.
I picked 5.
4 bourbons that he brought from his house to be in this blind tasting to go up against the one that I think is the best. Now, I thought about this a little bit before the live stream started, and I somewhat have to trust your integrity a little bit because I'm assuming, because you're pretty good at knowing what you're tasting. I'm not. You're pretty good at it. So I'm assuming that some of them you brought over, you might recognize as you're tasting. So I have to trust your integrity as an SLB representative that you will be honest with your opinion, what you feel the best one is, regardless if you recognize one of yours or not.
I don't know if I should say this now, but when I was going through and picking bottles, I was actually surprised at how many things that I wanted to pick was actually a rye.
Well,
that was tough in itself. Plus, I have like boxes of bottles scattered upstairs, downstairs, in the bedroom, all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
But some of the bottles that I picked are not bottles that I drink often. So I didn't necessarily come out picking the best bottles that I have because those are ones that you told me not to put in.
I trust you though.
So
I think you'll be honest.
I put in some different stuff, some of which I don't think you've had. Some of you might. So
I'm not going into this to try to figure out what I'm drinking, because that's what I don't ever do that anyway. So I try to figure out which ones I like the most. For all I know, I won't even pick mine first, because this is completely blind. I wasn't even privy to what Trenton brought over. Everybody knows but me. I have no idea what you brought over. So your mom poured everything. She's the keeper of the key there of what's in front of us tonight. So I have no idea what you even brought over. No clue.
Well, now you got my wheel spinning. I put something in here. It is one bottle that I think I don't know that you drink a whole lot of. I know you have it down here,
mm-hmm.
and you've mentioned that you do enjoy this bottle sometimes.
Okay.
If you can pick out that bottle and tell me what it is, I'll give you 3 points.
Wow.
Just like if you guess it wrong, you don't lose any points. I will give you 3 free points.
Yeah, I can't afford to lose any.
No, you can't.
That's for
it's
sure.
Not looking. I think the score is 1 to 7 or 2 to 7.
I think it's 7-1. Yeah.
It's not looking too good for you.
No, but I'm staging a comeback.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of points, this is what we've decided, and Trenton agreed. So, if Trenton picks anything else but my bourbon, he gets 1 point, right? So
yeah, yep.
But however, if he picks my bourbon of choice, I get 3 points. Now the reason being is he's got how much more percentage of a chance to pick one of his than only one single bourbon of mine. So I just figured, honey, it stands to prove that I should be able to get more points if you pick mine. If you pick one of yours, what's that? You got 4 to choose from.
Okay, wait. If I pick yours as like my favorite, or am I picking
number one? If you pick my bourbon that I put in here as your winner of this blind tasting, then I get 3 points.
Okay.
If you pick any of the other 4 as the winner of your blind, you get 1 point.
Okay.
Because you got a lot more percentage to pick one of yours than mine.
You're flailing your hand over there, huh?
I'm flailing?
Yeah, it's like,
Wait,
Stretching.
what?
I think she was stretching.
Yeah. No, I'm seeing some comments. I have some donations to read, but I'm seeing some comments saying something about the donation sound was really loud.
oh, I'm sorry.
That it's coming
Hold on.
through even louder than you guys.
Okay.
So while he's fixing that, is it okay if I read a couple donations
absolutely.
and comments? Okay.
Sure.
So $20 from Brian Daniels. Thanks, Brian.
Thanks, buddy.
He says, best bourbon channel on YouTube. You guys rock. Go
Thank
Kurt. Win one for the old guys.
I hope so. I don't have much of it. I never usually have much of a chance against Trenton, but we're going to give it a good go.
Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. I have my mic a little far away so you don't have to hear all the weird sounds. But $5 from Tennis Gator. No comment, but thank you. Carlos Garcia says, I don't trust Trenton.
Thanks,
And
Carlos.
then along the same vein, Brent Young says, Trenton has integrity. Can he spell? Can he spell integrity?
Yeah,
No.
I
No.
thought about that a couple hours ago, and I was like, I wonder.
David Doxy, $20. Thanks, David. He says, my dad and I love watching the best bourbon channel, SLB Rules, YouTube. Aw, thanks.
Thank you so much.
And then the
Appreciate
Lawnmower
it.
Detective with $20 says, it's donut time. Let's do this thing.
Goodness.
And then Trenton's still... Oh, did you get it
You
fixed?
figured, buddy?
I think I got it fixed. I'm sorry if I don't know what happened there. Let us know if it's fixed. I apologize if not.
Well,
Maybe I'll turn it off for this one so we don't have to.
maybe when the microphone fell and everything else, you slipped and bumped the soundboard and everything else going on there.
Yeah.
I could just see it.
I wish
Yeah.
we were filming when that happened.
It was bad.
It was kind of hilarious.
We didn't lose a Glen though. It kind of just toppled on.
I know, I was shocked.
I don't know.
Yeah, your mother
The
jumped
bourbon
in
gods
action
were looking
and
down on us at that time.
cleaning up after us like she always does.
All right. So, you got the numbers written.
Oh
down
yeah,
and
yeah,
everything.
we're going. Your mother got it A, B, C, D, E.
Okay.
Right? A is on your right, E is on your left. I have the same here. She's checked that to make sure that is actually true, especially after our debacle.
Yeah.
So we put it back together again, and everything should be fine.
Okay.
I'm guessing.
So we're just gonna go through and rank these like 1 to 5, like normal blinds are, right?
Just a normal blind.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll worry about the results at the end.
Okay.
But we'll see.
Okay, I'm ready.
You ready for this, honey?
I'm
Since I'm just such a nice guy, I'll let you choose which direction we're gonna head.
I don't want to give you any excuses or anything. So we'll just start with A.
When have I ever given excuses?
Well, I want to make sure that it's as fair as possible. You're not getting all jumbled up with everything. So we'll start with A.
Well, that's good because you know me. If you're talking about getting jumbled up, I'll go from A because that's easiest for me. You get a little older, you go the easiest route.
You know the WWE like belts? You ever seen those?
Yes, I have.
I think whoever wins Kurt versus Trent should get one.
And have it for the year.
You need to
Something
design
next
one.
year.
That's
Yeah.
incredible.
Something like that.
But then you have to wear them.
Wear it.
Yeah, like around your waist, like a belt.
Yeah, I'll do that. The heavyweight champ.
He's already expecting that he's going to get the belt.
Heavyweight
Well, I'll
bourbon
do
champ
that.
of the
I'll
world.
do that.
No, I'm not expecting anything. I mean, I'm giving you good opportunities here to try and kind of redeem yourself, get a little
This
couple
is a
extra
long
points
shot.
for free.
This is a long shot. I just thought it'd be fun, and I've been waiting to do something with this bottle that I've had here. So, I'm willing to roll the dice, though. I am willing to roll the dice on this bottle. Okay. So we'll see what happens. There's only one person out there that knows what this bottle is.
Who is it?
One.
Can you tell me who it is?
No.
Why?
They might be watching. They might not be. I don't know.
Well, I can't see the chat, so it's not going to give it
Well, I
away.
can't see the chat either because you did something to it.
Yeah, you screwed it up.
Well,
Yeah, you broke it.
what's
I
it
don't
looking
know.
like?
Hers isn't scrolling
It's
on hers.
frozen.
But mine's
Oh,
working.
I'm smelling without realizing it. I'll take care of the chat in 1 sec.
I can see the chat.
Did you pick up A?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I did before. I'm like really just kind of loopy today.
Well, you had a long night.
Yeah, just
you had,
today.
You had a lot of.
Yeah.
You were jacked
I
up
forgot about
with
that.
work, man. So it doesn't surprise me at all.
I was dealing with an on-call outage at work from about 10 a.m. to when did I lay down? 2 a.m.
Something like that.
And I figured it out this morning. So it was a fun 15 hours, something like that, if I can add. Are we going to be talking about our notes and stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have no idea what these things are. I don't know. Sure.
While you guys
this
are
one I think is one of yours. I think it's kind of, it's okay.
while you guys are nosing your glasses
Why don't
here.
you nose your butt over here and fix my chat?
Oh,
Oh,
Nose my butt.
no, please don't. Eric
Mama's not happy she can't see the chat. That's her biggest fun of the whole live stream.
Eric Johansson has a $10 donation.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, Eric. He says, great channel,
Appreciate
guys. Look forward to the blind.
Thank you.
Bob Long, $10. SLB for the win.
Yeah,
Thanks.
there you go. That's a safe answer.
Thank
safe
you.
one.
Joe B says, thanks for being on, guys. I had a horrible week and you all are helping it melt away. Aw.
That's
Glad
awesome.
we could
Sorry
help you
about
out,
your
buddy.
Yeah,
week.
it's
Sorry
been a
about your
long week. It's been a long week for me too. I'm trying to get everything accomplished so the wife and I
Yeah.
can have a couple days.
I
Do
hope
we-
whatever's been happening, it's better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be great. It'd be fine.
Do we know like is the sound for the donation okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
everyone's
Is it
reporting that's
popping
good.
up?
What do you mean?
Like is it popping up? I had to delete the element and bring it back in, so it might have lost like the what it used to look like, sound like.
No clue.
Okay. This is good.
This is good. It's kind of caramely.
Yeah.
Got some
pretty
sweetness. Not much darkness. Not
butterscotchy.
tiny butterscotch. I don't get any dark stuff on it, and I don't really get any fruits on it.
Ooh, that's good. I mean, if I picked it, I don't know if I picked it. It's gonna be good. I only picked good ones.
It's kind of hot, man. That's my first taste.
You didn't have anything before this? You
No.
usually start to kind of pregame before we do
Brother,
these.
no. A little bit for our videos. If I start pre-gaming on a live stream, I'm gonna have to have a substitute to get through the rest of it. So
Mom can come
no,
up here.
yeah, mom could do
There's
it.
things like
Yeah.
Kayla.
No pre-gaming for me. That first one was a little bit hot. I forgot we're doing this barrel-proof, cast strength type bourbon. So
I didn't even think that this was barrel proof.
Yeah,
I
well-
kind of forgot. You just said 120, and I was
yeah,
like, oh,
I mean, I'm assuming some of yours are barrel-proof, cast
Yeah.
strength, whatever. They're going to be around that proof point.
I will tell you, kind of give you a little bit of a hint.
Oh, honey, he's pulling a little bit like me. What are you going to tell me?
Everything I picked is at least 105 proof or higher. I didn't want to dip below because I mean, if yours is 120 proof, if there's something in there, I don't want to make it super obvious.
Is it hard for you to tell proof, like when you're doing the guessing thing on a first sip, the very first
Very.
sip? Okay, because I'd be clueless if I tried on the first sip.
I almost like lose my breath. It feels like a little bit when I
On
try
higher
a barrel.
proof, I do, and
Yeah.
sometimes I get hiccups. Does anybody get
I
hiccups
haven't
when
gotten
you
hiccups.
first taste on a barrel proof? I do, every
Mm.
once in a while. I say that's okay, Trent. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I got a little bit of fruit note in there.
It's a little
On
dry.
the palate, it's a little
drying.
drying. Yeah, it is a little drying, and I sense just a tiny bit of bitterness, just a touch,
Yeah.
but not bad whatsoever. I think it's pretty decent.
I can't tell you the last time I actually wrote down on a piece of paper. Fruit. I spelled fruit wrong.
Oh.
Why am I not surprised?
See, now we're different. I don't even write any of that down. None. What I'm going to write
What are
down
you writing? What do you write down then?
on my first taste through, I write down a score of 1 to 5.
5.
Now I'm going to assume that everything out here is pretty good. So I'm not going to start with a 4 or 5. If I thought that was in my mind, honestly, I'm hoping that's not the bottle I picked, because that first sip on the first one through, I'm not assuming that's going to be one of the better ones of the group. So like right there on that one, I'll put like a 2.5. But
Out of
that's
5.
yeah, but that's my own system, so don't think it's bad. It's not
Yeah.
bad whatsoever. I just don't think it might stack up to what else is up here. So I don't even write down some of that other stuff. I'm just trying to get my first elimination. I just want to see which ones I don't like the most.
Okay.
David Ford spelled
That's
out
what I did.
fruit for you just to keep
Thanks. Oh, wait, how do you spell that again? I put F-R-I-U-T.
Trenton, come on.
I did.
Swap the vowels, babe.
Swap the vowels. At least I got the other 3 letters
Oh
right.
boy.
Also, lots of people.
Sorry. Lots of people agree on the hiccups note.
Oh, really?
That you guys point out.
I do, honestly, yeah.
And
Every
I-
once in a while, not every time, but every once in a while I do on a higher proof.
That happens to me with like a higher alcohol content beer.
Really?
I do get hiccups, but I'm not a huge beer drinker, so it's
That's
but not with the bourbons.
not for me, buddy. Not for me.
I have a lot to read if you guys are.
Yeah, go ahead.
reading
This
the
one's
right
pretty
part.
good.
Well, there's all kinds of ways to spell fruit.
Oh my gosh.
F-R-O-O-T, F-R-U-T-E.
I will say, if I say anything wrong in a video, people correct me, so it's like I get like a free education in the comments. Apparently, I said something about what is it, Bonnie and Clyde. Turns out it was Thelma and Louise that drove off the cliff. I didn't know that.
I did. But when you're rambling, sometimes when you do your shtick, you know, your thing, and I'm like,
Just let me have it.
all I'm thinking of was, where am I going to go next with that?
Yeah.
So
Off the cliff.
when I that comment was probably 100 times people saying which one. It made sense the first time I read it because I did see those. You know, I didn't know that, but I didn't catch it when you said it though. It's pretty funny stuff.
It's hard to process the things he says sometimes.
Well, I'm always thinking ahead. You know,
Yeah.
where are we going to head next with the video? And sometimes with Trenton, it's just, you know.
Well, it's like you have to deal with that for a couple hours a day. I wake up and fall asleep next to Michelle, so she's got to deal with that from the moment I'm up. I feel bad for her sometimes. I do.
Aw.
I really like this one.
Yeah, the other one's good.
See, now this one here, I'd give it like maybe a 3.5 or a 4, comparably what I had there.
Really?
On the first one.
The legs on this are like long.
Yeah, it's pretty good, dude. I am getting some fruits on this one too. FRUIT.
What do you?
The legs on this are like long.
Well, yeah, yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah.
It was just
Nice,
fine.
nice viscosity.
It
There
is.
you go.
It's a little bit oily.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Very oily.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot more baking spices than I am like caramel and sugary sweetness.
Mm-hmm.
It's got some depth to it. I think it's very interesting.
It
It's pretty
almost it almost gives me like that. Babe, what is that? What does Jen smell like? There's like that.
Patchouli?
Patchouli. Yeah, this kind of smells
Please
like
don't
patchouli.
elaborate on that. That's not a great way to describe someone.
I have no idea. What is patchouli?
You don't know what patchouli is?
No.
It's like when they put those little like fake things and they like smell like in the center
Honey,
of a coffee
that's
table.
potpourri. That's potpourri.
Okay, I don't know what patchouli is. What is patchouli?
I'm sitting here thinking.
Potpourri. I thought
I'm
you put
like-
that in the bathroom.
I'm like,
Yes.
I'm like, bro. Pachuca? What are you?
Pachuga.
Oh, that's a type of mezcal.
It's
over
like an herb or like a shrub or something, and when it's
there.
dried, it
Patchouli?
has a
Is that
smell.
what you said?
Patchouli, yeah.
And you're talking about that, and I'm like, that can't be.
So it's patchouli and what else? What else did I? Potpourri.
Yeah, those are. I mean, okay, I guess you could put patchouli in a potpourri container along with
Alright.
potpourri.
I feel like those are kind of the same thing.
Okay.
But yeah, B is nice. I like B.
Oh my god, the chat's just going crazy.
I
Right
can
now.
only imagine there. I can't. You know, I don't even know what patchouli is.
At least this isn't the like. Normally, I don't know what something is.
Trent, dude, what the hell?
I am so.
He hasn't had anything to drink either. This is his first
This
taste
is it.
too, right here.
Oh my god.
This is just-
I'm like crying.
This is true Trenton. You guys don't get to see him a lot on live streams. Usually Kent back here, and we have you know, thought-provoking, you know, sane conversations.
These are deep discussions. What?
Same conversations. Oh man, help.
Oh, well,
This has
Lord.
morphed into an Abbott and Costello routine. It totally has.
Keith Norton, this show has gone off the rails. Yeah.
Yeah, what are we just
Do
started?
we ever stay on
We're
the
only
rails?
24 minutes in.
Do we ever stay on the rails? Is
No.
is a good question.
I think like 5 minutes ago I said I had like a bunch of donations to read.
Now y'all know how we do our videos, just like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what we do.
I'm gonna need a solid 10 minutes to read the rest of these.
All right, go for it, babe. We'll
Hold on,
start.
I'm
You're
Yeah,
on
I'm on
C.
C now.
All right, we'll let her
Yeah,
catch up
okay.
a little bit.
All right.
Let me hold on. I have a couple more to pull.
After this, I need to know who Abbott and Costello is because I have no idea.
Oh, Lord help us.
Ooh, this is solid.
Well, I'm the fat guy. Let's just put it that way.
All
Okay.
right, now I need to know more after the fact. All right, go ahead, babe.
All right. About what feels like 10 hours ago, time for sleep. Gave us a $10 donation and said, new to bourbons. I've been watching
Aw.
a lot of your videos for recommendations.
Yeah.
Oops, my mic was off. Sorry. And found 2 bottles of Eagle Rare at my local Safeway on sale for $38 each.
Oh,
That's a good
fantastic.
price.
Great
Yeah.
buy.
Congrats, yeah.
Great buy, especially
Yeah.
just getting started. Way,
Yeah.
way
Heck
to
yeah.
search it out. Way to get that great buy.
Tim Fapiano, $20 donation. No comment, but thank you, Tim.
Thank you, Tim.
Thanks, buddy.
Say
Appreciate
stuff
that.
if you donate. We like to hear what you have to say. It's
Yeah.
better than what I have to say.
That's so true. Jose Garcia, $5 donation. First time in the live stream. I love your YouTube channel. It's incredible the relationship that you two have. It's like your best friends. Salud from Tijuana.
Thank you,
I've been
Jose.
to Tijuana.
Really?
You have?
I have.
That's awesome.
Oh, I never have.
Is that like out of the country?
Oh, wow.
Tijuana.
Oh,
It's
my
right
gosh. It's in
over the
Mexico,
border of
honey.
California. Like we were
It's in
staying
Mexico.
we were staying in San Diego, and then we went over the border into Tijuana.
Oh, my Lanta. Okay. You were so lucky. You're cute. It's the dimples. All right. Jerry Matthias, $10. Enjoying my Bardstown Chateau and lemon hedge.
Yeah,
Thanks,
yeah, it
Trenton.
is.
Sorry, what?
$10 from Jerry Matthias. I think I said that right. Mathis. Enjoying my Bardstown Chateau and lemon heads. Thanks,
Oh,
Trenton.
all right.
Oh, hey.
All
Yeah,
right.
a lot of people were like, "Did you mean to put lemon heads in here?"
I saw
Like,
it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Brandon
I'm glad you like it.
Brandon Panette, $20. No comment, but thank you, Brandon.
Thank
Big
you,
Mike.
Brandon.
Big Mike, $2. 17-year Flag Hill brandy on its way.
Flag Hill brandy.
That's what it says. 17-year.
All right.
Sweet. Thanks, Big Mike.
I'm in.
Thank you.
I'm in.
Wandering Magoo, $5 donation from a Hoosier in Florida. SLB rocks.
Ah,
Thank you.
Yay.
fellow Hoosier.
Yes.
All right.
Denny Meyer, $10 donation. No comment, but thanks, Denny.
Thank you, Denny.
John Schenk, $5. Got my samples today. Looking forward to this coming Wednesday.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it too.
You want to take a minute to plug that real quick? Or do you want to wait until later?
Well, yeah, we'll wait. We'll wait.
All
until
right,
then. I'm gonna make
stay
it
tuned to hear what's coming up on Wednesday if you don't already know. I have a bunch more. Do you want me to keep going?
Yeah, you can keep
Okay, because I think some have popped up since.
It's all right.
Michael Dominguez,
This
I
one's
think.
dark.
Dark.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Where's Chad?
Yeah, Michael Dominguez, $25 donation. Cheers from New Mexico again. Love New Mexico. You guys have helped me so much on my whiskey adventures.
I'm surprised with what I have to say. Sometimes I'm surprised I'm helping anybody's, but glad to help you out.
Brandon Pinette, $5 donation. Been binge watching your videos from coming across you guys recently. You guys are awesome. Great reviews, great blinds. Skull, S-K-O-L, like the cheers. I think
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I'm saying that right,
Yeah,
but
thank you, Brandon. Appreciate it, buddy.
soupy bread. That's
Ooh.
awesome. Soupy bread, $5 donation. You should collaborate with the Ice House and do a live audience live stream if they ever open again. I'd go to that. Yeah, that's been closed for a hot minute.
Do you know what's going on with that? I feel like it's been closed for repairs for like a year now.
Yeah, like they painted the outside. For those who are wondering, Ice House is just like a bar near us.
Kent loves that place, right?
Yeah.
Big ice house guy. Yeah.
No.
No? Well, there's
Not
like a bunch
anymore.
of
He
motorcycles
was there
out
a couple
and stuff.
times,
I thought
I
he used to
think,
go there
but-
quite a bit.
Well, who knows? Back in the day, who knows with him? But
Spencer
not
Roy,
anymore.
$5 donation. Watching from the oh my goodness, Firehouse. Best bourbon channel. Let's go, Kurt. Ooh, thanks for your
We'll see.
Thank you for your service. We
yeah.
appreciate
Thanks
it.
for
Yeah,
running into the
yeah,
places we all run away
absolutely.
from. Gregory Snyder, $10. Which glass does Trent have the 23-year-old golden apple in?
I was gonna mention that. I wanted so badly to put that in here, but it's 80 proof and it's obvious as to what it is.
That's all right. It would have been funny.
I'll take a quick little break so you guys can continue on.
What do you think of C?
I like it up front, and then for like it does this weird like 360 where it just becomes kind of bitter, a little astringent at the end, kind of dry, similar to the
A?
the aspects that we got on A that we weren't a big fan of, but maybe a little bit more
This
aggressive.
one's richer though.
Is that, you think?
Yeah, it's a little bit richer for me. This one's A is a little bit more on the lighter profile with the caramels and stuff. This one here is at least a little bit darker in profile. Some of those more darker notes that you get with the darker brown sugar, and
Yeah.
I stack it up a little bit better than A so far. So
See?
far, A is my least of my list that I've tasted
Well,
so far.
I might have jumped the gun on D because I put WTF. So this might be one that I'm not a huge fan of. We'll see.
Just on the nose, you did that?
Um,
Did you sip it?
I can't remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I can never do that on the nose. I mean, I can when something's just glorious on the nose, great. I don't get that, but
Well, usually on like
right now on the nose, I don't really get a WTF on this.
No.
On the nose.
I don't think I tasted it.
In your words.
But
not mine.
I normally have like 2 lines, one for the palate or one for the nose, one for the palate on the first line, which I usually do for the nose. I put WTF. So who knows? I surprised myself. I did taste this, I think.
What was
I don't know what you brought.
I thought I brought good stuff. You sure this isn't yours?
I don't know. Maybe. I thought it was good.
So. Oh no.
I'm on an island here. I'm out on an island.
So you tasted it and you were like, "This is good." Your bottle.
Mhm.
Okay. How many times did you taste it?
Well,
is this the
originally-
first time you've tasted it since you bought it, or is this something you've tried previous to getting it?
I had a pour of it before I got the bottle. So, and I enjoyed the pour immensely, and I enjoyed it with Kent.
So Kent's the one who knows.
No,
Okay.
Kent's not the one that knows. He's not here, so he has no idea what we're even doing.
Oh, wait. Okay.
Has anybody said anything in the comments about knowing?
I am trying so hard to keep up with donations.
All
You
right.
guys are amazing.
That's
So
all right.
thank you, but I am trying really hard to read all the comments, and I haven't seen anything about Kent yet. Have you, Rebecca? I think you guys should definitely.
I can tell that's a nice, it's good, certain way, but I'm trying to evaluate it with the previous 3 that I've had, and I wouldn't put it at the top of my list yet. I'm trying to decipher if I like the A or, at this point, A or D least.
I feel like for me, A, C, and D have been pretty dry.
Okay.
I don't know about you,
Mhm.
but I get like this dryness on the tail end. It's almost like
Yeah,
a black pepperiness on this one for me.
On my humble scoring method, I
yeah.
have scored B as the highest so far.
Okay.
So I have to agree with you on some of that there. That
For
you're
some
saying.
reason, I didn't write anything down for B. This might have been during the whole Abbott Costello thing.
Very possible.
All right, I have a
Possible.
couple more to read.
Go
Wait,
for
what
it,
did I
huh?
do? I don't know what I did. All right. Lee Godin,
Interesting. That's very interesting.
$20
to-
from Lee Godin. The live blinds are great. Thanks,
Thank you, Lee.
Lee.
Appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying the blind.
Ryan Gregory, $10. Kurt has to be up to something to give Trent such good odds.
I know. See, that's the thing is the odds.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Jordan Warren, $50. Thank you.
Thank you, Jordan.
Happy Friday from Jordan and Jason in Tennessee. We love you guys, and special shout out to Mama SLB behind the scenes. That's Rebecca. She's amazing.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Joe Randazzo, $20. No comment, but thank you, Joe.
Joe. Thank you, Joe.
Joe
Newman.
Newman. Jim West, $20. Love the back and forth between you guys.
Thank you, Jim.
Oh, don't encourage it. Leslie
Ooh,
Lockett. Hi,
yeah,
Leslie.
Oh,
Leslie, how you
Leslie,
doing?
hi.
$10. Received our SLB Glen Karen beautiful package,
Oh.
first class. Aw. Yeah,
Good.
those are pretty awesome, aren't
Yeah,
they?
they are.
I love
I'm glad
those.
you got it.
Yeah. Chuck
Where you at?
Burrows. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. No. I'm just looking at his weird facial expressions.
When are
I
they
looked
not?
over and he was giving me one of those,
Chuck
what do
Burrows.
you smell? Honestly,
Oh.
tell me
Well,
what
that
you get.
that usually means Sharpie,
No.
pencil shavings,
No.
Wet rag.
PVC, plumbing pipe,
Vacuum
crusty
cleaner.
plumbing pipe,
Krusty Krab. No.
the inside of a vacuum.
I'm not going to lie. I was kind of proud of myself for that one. Because it was. When I was a kid, we used to have those like vacuum bags. And for some reason, I either opened one or stepped on one, and all the dust went like poof right in my face.
Or cut
And I
one
was
open, right, honey?
traumatized.
Or
I-
cut one open. He might have done that too.
Yeah.
I
could
cut
see
my
him do
thumb
that.
open with a sword when I was like 5 or 6, right?
You did that.
I did do
He's
that.
not lying.
He used to start a lot of fires.
He
Still
did.
does.
Yeah,
With my plants, not like outside. Like,
House plants.
Yeah,
Okay,
house-
so now that has elevated to
So that's why you got the
Flamethrowers.
photosynthesis.
the flame. He got a flamethrower. Everyone.
I don't even.
Send
please
help.
don't ever show me what you're doing with that.
Oh,
And-
it's so fun.
I don't
He
wanna know.
sets our weeds on fire at the house.
How
He's
That
gonna
was-
set the house on fire.
He is.
it's brick house, so it's not going to catch on
Oh,
fire.
okay. 'Cause
This was
no brick
Mrs.
houses
Old
have
Tractor
ever-
Garage's idea. So she's like a master gardener, And I'm just taking good advice from a good
Well,
person.
hey, you got to do that.
And I said, "What's the best way to kill English ivy?" She said, "Get a flamethrower."
And you did.
And I did.
You were happy to do it
You
too,
did.
weren't you?
I'm not gonna back down from that type of advice. I'm just not gonna do it.
That was the best advice you've gotten in a long time.
It was like
Who
$40.
told them
Oh no, Mrs. Old Tractor Garage.
Oh, Mrs. Old Tractor Garage, you have no idea what you've done.
Love that woman.
You don't know Trenton's history with fire.
She doesn't.
No.
I was taken to a fire station when I was like
Yes, he was.
5
By
or
me.
6. By my mom.
Not a field trip. It was,
No. She showed me a picture of a burned dog.
Okay, that's a lot.
It was sad.
I didn't. The fireman did.
You basically did though, because you took
I
me
didn't
there.
know he was going to do that.
You should have asked.
Whew.
Did it change anything for you?
No, it did not.
You almost cried.
Yeah.
Who wants to see that as a 6-year-old?
Well, he made it. He wasn't dead.
Oh, I didn't remember that.
He
Yep.
had smoke inhalation.
Oh, poor guy.
Poor guy. I also got taken to a police station before.
Yep.
I've had quite the
That
childhood.
wasn't a field trip either.
Nope, it was not.
Wow.
Okay. Again,
How
off
did
the
we get
rails.
on this
Now
topic?
you guys know a little bit more than you probably bargained for.
I have so many
Probably.
things to read, guys.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, but I'm sorry.
Yeah.
First, what do you smell on that?
Custard.
That is clearly not what Trent
That was
smells.
not okay.
I always look for the good in things. My glass is always half full, not half empty.
No, I'm not saying it smells bad.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so behind.
I
Oh
don't
my
know. What do
goodness.
you got?
It smells like Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops?
A little bit.
How do you spell that one?
F-R-O-O-T.
Good job.
Wait, is it actually?
Yeah.
I honestly
Fruit
do
Loops
find
isn't
it.
spelled like fruit? Like normal
No,
fruit?
because it's spelled like loops.
I do find a little custardy and there is some light fruit in there. So I get your Fruit
Yeah.
Loops. I get your Fruit Loops.
I kind of hope this is yours.
Okay, wait.
I doubt it.
Mrs. Old Tractor Garage said I told him to kill the ivy with something like Roundup, then burn the dead dried plants.
All he heard was burn.
I might have missed a step.
Help. Oh,
Yeah, I didn't get Roundup.
no, he did not.
The palate isn't as good for me as the nose. I kind of hoping for a
Well,
little bit more.
I think it's because I do like the palate on this one, but I think the nose does not translate to the palate. And so I think in your brain, you're digging. Anytime you can get some Skittles or candy of some sort or Fruit Loops, you're wanting that on the palate, and it's
Yeah.
definitely not on the palate. I grant you that. I get some beautiful baking spices, and there's some dark brown sugar.
Okay. Sorry, babe. You
Some
said you had a
really-
lot to catch up
Oh,
on.
now I
some
have a
depth
lot to
and-
copy and
and so
paste
there's
so I
some
can
depth
read them
in this
here.
one,
Hang
too.
on.
Yeah.
Keep going. I'm trying to catch up on what's happened since I stopped reading.
Do
There's
we want to remove 1, 2?
Good.
Do we want to do like the bottom 4, 5?
Oh. Random, sorry, as I'm copying pasting donations to read. Kent is on and watching, and his comment says the whole group is in Bad Axe, Michigan, which I love. Bad Axe, that's awesome. On our
Now
golf
what,
trip.
Bad
Michelle?
axe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
spell that.
AXE. Like,
Okay, so it is actually like an
Yeah.
axe.
Yep.
Okay, all right.
On our golf trip, and is watching SLB live. Hey.
All right.
And Kurt's bottle is fire. The whole bottle is waiting to. The whole bottle is waiting to see.
Kent's drunk.
Likely.
Kent, put it in the comments if you've had anything to drink yet tonight.
Yeah.
Duh.
Duh. But yes. Okay, keep going. I'm still working on copying
Yeah,
these down.
I like that one. I have to say, I like he. So I think I this is very important to me. I want to be a little bit methodical in our eliminations and stuff. So I think I'll eliminate 1.
Okay.
For me, I would have to say it's A. For me,
I have, okay.
there's some banana in that too. Now an A. See if you get banana in A.
Yeah, C's. I like C better. A? You
Yeah.
said you get banana on A?
Yeah, check it out. See what you think. I got another question for you once you're done.
Yeah. like what A has to offer.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a little bit. I think the proof on this one kind of hurts the flavor development. It's kind of overpowering all the other flavors that I think are in there. I'm honestly having a hard time picking up much flavor profile from this other than the end, which for me is kind of drying, a little bit bitter, quite a bit oaky, I feel like.
Yeah.
But this drink's hotter than I feel like what its proof might be. I don't know what this is.
Well, I just went back to
remove
it.
A.
On my first time through, I rated that my lowest score. So there was a couple other ones that weren't much above it, but that one. So, honey, A is then both of our first ones to be eliminated.
I think I know what A is.
I wouldn't doubt that whatsoever. I mean, I think it's got.
If this is what I think it is,
I think it's Old Forester single barrel or something. Old Forester something. Point for me.
what? I don't think that's how that's working. Huh? Okay. Weird.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
Well.
I know which ones I have scored my top two.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back through and taste them.
All
and
right.
then, babe, if you want to get caught up a little bit,
Yeah.
if
literally-
it's possible.
No,
Yeah.
I will try my hardest here.
Yeah,
Hang
let's,
tight 1 second. I think I got
try to
all
figure
of
this out.
at
We
least
got
the
some-
donations,
So I
but
need
I'm
to get this out of here.
trying to snag some comments too.
What's your two next ones?
Okay.
Lowest? Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's my score too. So,
Is it? Okay.
yep, C and D.
All
Go
right.
ahead. We're just
No, that's okay. I just want to make sure you guys are able to hear them.
Sure.
$20 from Chuck Burrows. We never miss your YouTube videos. You two are so funny. Thanks,
Chuck.
Chuck.
thank you so much.
Don't inflate Trent's ego here. He knows he's funny.
I don't have an ego.
No. David Ford, $20.
it,
Thanks,
really.
David. I love watching you guys, but Trenton keeps me coming back for the laughs. Keep rocking, guys.
Oh, thanks, David.
Prost. Cheers to you as well, sir. Kyle W, $5. Put this toward your Leopold purchases.
What purchases?
Leopold?
Leopold. Your Chambers Rye or whatever that thing is
Ooh.
over there.
What? Are you okay, babe?
That bottle is so good. I have like 2 unopened at home.
Seriously?
Yeah.
It's not really one of my favorites.
I know you didn't really like it too much.
If you pour it for me at your house, I'd be happy to
Yeah.
sip it. Really, I would, but I would not reach for it here.
I will say, when we did the top 5 ryes of last year, that was initially in my top 5, and then I tasted yours down here, and I should have grabbed mine from home, but I don't know if there was different batches. I think there's like batch 1 and 2 for the Leopold, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
I think you have batch 1 and I might have batch 2,
Okay.
and I tried yours and I was like, ooh, this other option that I had kind of outweighed it just a little bit.
Okay.
So that was tough.
I'd like to try yours. Yeah,
And I
for
forgot
sure.
the old Ezra 7 rye last year.
You know, I had a little bit of that not that
Dude,
long ago
so
when we went
good.
down there to Luxrow.
Yeah,
That's really good.
it's very good.
It is good.
Oh, you got that for your free thing, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
good.
Kent replied back.
Only read it if it's okay.
It is
to
okay.
read.
It's appropriate, but it
Okay.
answers our question without him actually answering our question. He says, seriously, the whole Bat and Bad Axe, Michigan is watching. I wish I was there. Cucks. CUX. So there's a lot of typos in there.
Hope you're having fun, Kent.
I can say with
Yeah.
certainty.
Kent
he's
has
having a
fun no matter where he goes.
He brings the
He's a
fun.
friend to everybody, and there's no stranger
That
when
is
you're
so
around
true.
Kent.
So
Am I
true.
right about that?
Kent we'll be at a gas station and Kent will go out to like have a smoke, and he meets 5 people.
Yeah, and like
He's
knows
got a
their,
group around him talking.
He'll know their whole life
Yeah.
history, their birthday, like
It's impressive.
It is.
Yeah.
I don't know that
It is.
apart from him and Michelle
He-
that I've met anybody better with like meeting new people.
He
than-
is a socialite
he's better.
to the nth degree. He really is. And I'm good with people too. I don't mind. But Kent blows me away in that department. He's just
Yeah.
like, you guys are exactly right. Because Kent comes with us every once in a while when he's able to get off work for our barrel picks. Because he's got an excellent palate. And it's really fun when the 4 of us are together with Michelle, Trent, myself, and Kent tasting bourbons. Now, when you go too, it's always fantastic too. But
Nice save, bro.
yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I
that
caught
was a nice
that,
save.
and I do apologize for that. But I'm just talking about specifically bourbon, and as everybody knows, my wife, she's not a big fan. But we're working on a show, aren't we, Trenton? Yes, we are.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
We're working on a show.
Yes, we
Oh
are.
boy, that
It's
was
But
a
anyway,
nervous.
show.
Yes, it is. But
Mom will be up here tasting.
Oh my,
No.
anyways,
the chat's gonna blow up now. Good job.
it's always it's just a great experience when we're picking a barrel with the four of us together, just different opinions and whatnot. But he's right. When Kent travels with us, man, there's no stranger to Kent.
No.
They're all buddies. They're all friends. It's just the way he is. The last one, where were we at? We were driving, and he got out at a gas station.
No, you sent it. You were with him in Seymour, Indiana. You sent me. We sent.
That's
that
right.
picture.
Oh,
You
right.
sent
That
that
Kent and I
picture.
went to Seymour at one of our bourbon events there that went to. Trent wasn't able to come. And I sent a picture, Ken, Trent, he's just up, I'm pumping gas, and he's up talking to this guy like they've been friends for 20 years. And he knew his story, he knew what he was all about.
But
It
that's
was
how Kent
cool.
makes
It was
you
amazing,
feel. Like
really.
Kent makes you feel like
does.
he wants to know your story, and he wants.
And he
to hear
does,
it.
and he does want to.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
It's
He
awesome.
does.
It's rare.
Yeah, he's pretty amazing.
Brandon Panette, $10, found a bottle of Rock Hill Farm shortly after watching one of your videos, which had that in it. The store also had Stag Junior Batch 18, both $1.50 each. It felt like a calling to me.
Did you get both?
I don't know. I
Honestly,
wonder.
like Stag Junior batch, any Stag Junior is going for about $300 secondary.
Yeah, that's a great.
Rock Hill Farm secondary is like $400. Would it like? Are you paying $150 for both? If you don't have them already.
I have never had a Rock Hill Farms.
Well, we did a video. We stole Kent's.
Yeah, Ken
And
has
held it
one.
hostage
And we
for a
took
while.
and we took his
Yeah.
to do the video. I've
Yeah.
never had one.
I haven't
So,
either. Apart from that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Mrs. Salty Lettuce.
Hey.
$5. You guys are the best. Nah,
Thank you,
you
Mrs.
are
Salty.
the best. We love Mrs. Salty.
Do we know her name?
Yes.
We know Mr. Salty Lettuce's name.
I know that I've heard her name before. I feel bad.
Now I feel like
I'm
a
so
jerk.
bad. I just know people's like screen names or whatever we call
Yeah.
them nowadays. That
I know which I'm
isn't the
going with
90s. John D, $20. Just got started about 8 months. Got my craziest find. Picked up 3 bottles of Stag at $70 each. Wow.
Congrats. That's massive.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was
great.
that? I'd be curious. Was that
job.
at like a grocery store or something? I feel like when you can get multiples, it's grocery stores that get these. And
Sure,
They,
that's a good point.
they don't know a ton about like allocated bourbon, so they just kind of toss everything out on a shelf.
Whatever shelves, whatever
Much
you want,
to
you
our,
get.
Yeah.
our
Right.
benefit.
Yeah.
Soul's Bourbon Family, $51.50. Thank
was
you.
it? Was it?
Soul's Bourbon Family.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for all
When
for
I hear
doing.
the word family, I always perk up. That's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you all for doing this. My husband and I love watching you. You elevate our date night. Oh.
That's awesome.
goodness,
We
thank
will
you.
see you for the patron blind on Wednesday.
Yes, because I hand packed. I think all of theirs.
Yeah, they got 5 boxes.
Yeah.
Who?
The Sewell's Bourbon family.
You're kidding.
No.
They have a lot of
5.
people watching.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
So that'll be fun.
That's gonna be a good time.
It is gonna be a good time.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
Gunner's dad
Gunner's dad.
gave a $5 donation and says, "Please tell Gunner to stop being annoying."
Gunner, get it together.
Knock it off,
Thank
Gunner.
you.
That's his best dad voice. That's
Oh,
pretty
no.
good, Trent. That's not bad.
That's worrisome. Brian
not bad.
Arthur.
Then you'd start
That's
laughing after.
that's about as high as I would get when you were growing up.
Don't
Debatable.
make me tell the period story.
What?
Oh, not.
Oh, no, not that kind of period. This was, we went to Golden Corral and it was like a whole thing. It was a rough ride home. We'll tell that another time.
God.
Yeah, not forget. Yeah, I'm digging myself deep. Next, okay, let's go next.
Trent,
Next.
I'm blushing. I'm blushing at the moment.
You look like you're about to tear up.
I'm blushing. I just can't. I can't. I can't. Kent, where are you?
Oh, by the way, I'm gonna D is gonna be my 4th place.
Oh my gosh! Way to slip
Thank
in.
God to
Trying
get
to change the subject.
Thank
so
God to get it
bad.
back to where we're going here.
Oh my God.
I'm so behind, guys.
Keep going.
I'm trying. Brian Arthur, $5 donation with a smiley face. Thanks, Brian.
Thank you, Brian.
Primal Sear with rubs and suds.
They
Love
wanted
that.
to do a meat bourbon.
Yes, yes.
I
We
can't
still have to
remember.
figure
I'm
out how to do
100%
that.
in with that.
Yeah, that was I think the last live stream.
You had me at meat.
Thing. As long as it's not prime rib, I'm down.
Okay. $10. I don't think there are any losers tonight.
Babe.
Starting a 3-day weekend with 5 Glencairns of bourbon and pizza. Win-win. I agree.
I'm moving C up, bro.
Are they talking about us, or do they
Yes.
also have 5 blends? With
Well, maybe
pizza?
they do have 5 blends with pizza. I hope they do for their sake. But either way.
Can you get some more water out of the fridge? please.
Paul Dorsey.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Top
$10.
shelf.
Kurt on Discord, priceless.
Thank you.
Did you hear
Thanks,
that one?
Paul.
Kurt on Discord, priceless.
I'm
Yeah.
doing my best.
For
Trust
those
me,
of
I'm
you
doing my
who
best.
aren't patrons, the way to get on Discord is to become a patron.
If you want to link it in the chat.
Yep, I will after I can get done with some of this stuff.
Kent was also on Discord. and
Once.
Kent's been getting roasted.
Yeah.
Because Kent was on. He got on Discord last month after our live stream,
Yeah.
and has not been on since. It might have been longer than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was. I think it's been like 2 months. He was
But-
on for like 5 minutes and like noped on out of there and hasn't been back on since.
Ken
just
has a little
got
bit of
overwhelmed.
excuse because he has some. He has a job where he gets up at 3 a.m. He's at work at least by 4, and he's so he gets to bed around that 8 p.m. So
That's usually my dinner time.
I know. Trust me,
You moved C out?
I did. Yes, I did.
Did you
sorry.
tell what yours is or no?
I moved D out from.
D?
Yeah.
Kenneth Reinke. I know I've seen the last name. I think I say it different every time, and I'm so sorry. $20. My wife and I enjoy watching you both. You guys have a blast, and it comes through in the videos. Cheers from Detroit. Oh, hey,
Thanks,
Detroit
Kenneth.
represent. My home sweet home. Thank you, Kenneth. Mrs. Old Tractor Garage. Trenton. Jimmy is watching along and says hi.
Who?
Jimmy.
They have like, I think it's a black lab.
Yeah.
Cutest, like one of the
Aw.
cutest. Kevin,
Yes. Yes.
and Jimmy are like my favorite dogs on Discord right now.
Well, Kevin's
But
not a dog, but Stella?
Kevin, yeah, Stella. Kevin's not a dog. Speaking of Kevin,
Kevin Rod?
Kevin is rooting for Kurt this
Rude.
Well, of
afternoon,
course he is.
and I'm mad.
Kevin Rod?
Boycott
you better
Kevin
watch out.
Rod
You know what?
2023.
Get over it. Get over
Jeez.
it. It's fine.
Alright.
Come on.
Sorry, I know that's your only supporter. I don't want
It
to.
is. Give me one.
Okay,
Give me
I'll,
Kevin.
I'll give you Kevin. That's fine.
I mean, come
I'll
on.
give you Kevin.
Seriously.
Rick Bechtel? I don't know if I said that right, but I'm sorry, Rick. $10. Enjoying a pour of Angel's Envy finished rye. We picked up after your video on it. Delicious.
Oh,
and
thank
thank
you.
glad you liked it. Yeah, I'm glad you like it.
Speaking of Stella, Kevin's here with $20 and says the official start of the GoFundMe for Michelle's ring from Trenton. Quit slacking. I'm only reading that because it came along with the donation. Don't give me crap for it later. But thanks, Kevin.
There,
What?
ooh,
Oh, help.
somebody in Discord,
Yeah.
JD Ohio, I think, they've been married for 2 years, together for 14.
No, don't.
So, Kevin Rod was with Morgan for like, I think 7 years before they got
Why are you
engaged.
just collecting all this information?
I'm just trying to build my case here, but
This
Yeah.
I gotta-
this is another time where you just need to move forward.
Yeah.
Move forward.
I only read it because it came along.
yeah, okay, yeah, next donation.
I think so.
Yes, Wandering Magoo, $2. Trenton, try the Sagamore Palo Cortado Sherry Rye.
I actually do have a bottle of that. I'm gonna be honest, I was not the biggest fan. I'll have to revisit it because I think I opened it and then tried it right away. I didn't let it breathe or anything, so it might have got better over time. But it was a little bit too almost desserty for me. I feel like the finish on that one kind of overpowered the rye just all together. So I will go back to that when I do have it, but I'm also looking forward to the Sagamore maple finish that
Oh,
they
yes.
just announced.
That is crazy.
I
You told me
know.
that before this live stream started. That's nuts.
I'm worried that it's going to overpower the rye, but I've been surprised before. Like the
They've
sherry
done
is-
so well with their finished ryes, though.
Yeah.
They really have.
Yeah, they have.
All right, you guys can keep it on. I don't want to stop.
Babe,
the
I just
actual-
pushed out
Whoa,
D.
whoa, there, Tiger, you're going quick.
I just pushed out D.
D?
Mm-hmm.
For number 3?
Yeah. So that leaves me, honey, with B and E are my two remaining.
now it's getting tough.
Okay. It is tough. I had to go back and forth, and now it's just getting where it's silly, because these are so good. That's what's so hard about live streams, especially, and then this. I know you're going to bring your A game here. I know you. You're competitive enough. You're not going to pick some losers to get up here. So this is going to be tough.
I might surprise you with some of the bottles that Mom ends up pulling out. Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe.
Because honestly, a lot of the bottles that I wanted to put in were ryes, like a higher proof rye. And then also I had some good bottles, but I was like, ooh, this is kind of allocated or very difficult to find.
Okay.
So I don't want to put those in either.
Right.
Where did I leave off? Okay.
Yeah. I just asked you. For everybody, so that they know, I just asked them not to put in because I absolutely adored the George T. Stag that he got, 2022. Oh, so good. Please don't put it. He didn't put that in there.
No. You'd be able to pick that, I feel like, in this lineup
It's
so fast.
so good. So bottles of that nature weren't allowed, I hope.
Yeah.
Hopefully Trent followed the rules.
I usually do follow the rules. I gotta move C out.
So we only differed a little bit there.
Yeah. Flip-flopped a little bit, but...
That's all right. Right.
All right, a couple more comments.
Mhm,
While you guys
sure.
are tasting and
Yep.
deciding. Justin Barrett, $20. Really looking forward to the blind with samples. The packaging is amazing. Any barrel picks coming out soon? That packaging was pretty cool. Trent did a great job.
Barrel picks. Do we do barrel picks?
Do we ever?
I go and pick them. That's the fun part.
Yeah, so...
That's where you say you're going when you tell me you're leaving. I don't know. Is that where you're going?
Yes, honey, that's where I'm going.
we
Picking
have
barrels.
we have picture proof, actually.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we have a couple picks coming out in June. We usually do 1 or 2 picks a month through Patreon. May was kind of a special case. We were bombarded with our patron blind where we send 4 1-ounce samples to anybody that's interested. This year, we had 715 participants. It was $20 to participate if you wanted to. Those got shipped out on Monday and Tuesday. Myself, Kurt, Michelle, Mom, and then my grandma and grandpa helped bottle all this stuff up. We had, I think we calculated like 80 or 90 labor hours involved in bottling and packaging.
Jen and Hannah.
Oh yeah, so
Yeah,
add
Hannah and
add a little bit
Jen.
more. Yeah,
Your cousin Jen.
yeah, cousin. Yeah. So that's really cool. We do that about once a year.
Yeah.
We made like special boxes for those to kind of speed up our process because last year we did
Holy moly, it was crazy.
8 steps per box, and this year we did like 2 or 3 steps per box, which was really nice. It made everything go a lot faster.
Yeah, but we couldn't have got it done without
Nope.
everybody's help. So
Yeah, so thank you everybody that helped. Bushi, if you're
Yep.
still watching, thank you. And
Bruce
Grandpa as
and
well.
Grandpa Paul did a great job.
Yeah, they crushed it.
Hannah and Jen
Yeah.
really did a great job.
But yeah, sorry. We have 2 Sagamore rye barrels coming out the second Friday of June. The first barrel is going to be more of a bourbon drinker's rye, and then the other barrel is going to be like a rye fan's rye. And we struggled with this because honestly, all 4 options we were given were so good. And this was probably the longest we've deliberated on a pick ever, I feel like. That was tough.
Yeah.
The guys over at Sagamore were absolutely fantastic. I doubt Brian or anybody that works at Sagamore is watching, but if you are, thanks.
Yep.
And then we
great.
have an Old Elk Rum Agricole rye. They've only ever done 10 barrels, 11 barrels of this, and we were given the opportunity to pick one.
Yes.
It is
It's unbelievable.
incredible.
Really.
Yeah,
It's different than any other rum finish that you'll ever have.
yeah, it's delicious.
It's ridiculous.
This hasn't been confirmed. I'm trying to get us a Penelope Rio pick.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm pushing hard.
That would be fun.
I'm pushing hard for that one.
That would be fun.
We are going to Still Austin. We are going to
That's going to be fun.
JT Mellick. We are going to
That's
Cat's Eye.
gonna be fun.
We're going to Cat's Eye Distillery for like the Magi, and
I don't even know what you're talking
oh,
about.
they're so good.
I've seen you guys on
Obtanium.
Discord. I've seen the Discord
Yeah.
guys on that. I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's delicious.
Rye?
Yeah.
Just rye?
They do like American whiskey, I think. I'm not as familiar with like Mrs. Tractor Garage.
Okay.
They live in
All right.
Iowa where Cat's
Okay.
Eye is, and they,
All
they
right.
have a lot of their stuff. She
All
sent
right.
me a pick. It was very good. Obtanium, I think it was.
All right.
We have an undisclosed pick that we've confirmed, and I'm not telling anybody about just yet. So
I haven't heard either, so I'm in that list that I don't know.
you know which one it is. it's a good one,
It was a very
but I'm
good
not
one.
going to tell you any more information. And then we have a new Riff pick. We have 2 Nulu barrels. We have a ton of stuff.
Wow.
Ton of stuff. We are constantly trying to do different picks, different barrels, that kind of thing. If you want to get involved, patreon.com/slbdrinks if you want to put it in the chat
Can
for people.
do that now.
We are doing about 1 or 2 picks a month at this point, minus May. May was just an absolute crazy month where we didn't have anything going on. So, we also have 2 barrels of Blue Note Juke Joint. We did our own blend.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
Michelle, did you like that too as well?
Yes.
Because I wasn't there when you tasted the blend.
Yes. I like the blend the best.
You
Yeah.
did.
Yes.
She did.
Great.
She
Good.
picked that, yeah.
I love the blend.
So for like, this was the most popular pick I think we did. It was like 30 some bucks and it's barrel proof.
Yeah, it's close to $40. A couple notches from $40, like
Yeah.
$38, $39.
Something like that. The value is just incredible.
It is.
So we have that coming out. We have a ton of stuff coming out. If you want to check it out, feel free.
Yep.
How did we get on that topic?
Because it was a comment
Oh,
that
that's
I read.
right. Yeah. Yep.
Salty lettuce, $10. Love y'all. Oh, Salty.
Thank you, Salty.
Thank
we
you,
love
Salty.
ya.
Appreciate it, buddy.
J Zars, $10. Just got the blind samples in the mail. I design boxes just like that for a living. So from one creator to another, respect.
Thank you.
Wow, that's a heck of a
That
compliment.
is a heck of a compliment.
That's awesome. So he designs boxes. I'm assuming Jay. That might be something to get in touch with
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you shoot me an email?
Yeah.
slbdrinks@gmail.com.
Yeah, Jay,
Those
that's
boxes
awesome.
For sure.
took about 5 months to design and go through and get
Yeah.
ready. Same with like the bar mats we did, the pours, like all that stuff. A lot of it was like a 5 to 6 month design and turnaround
Right.
period.
Yeah.
I did
It-
a lot to help you out with that.
You did, yeah.
I
yeah.
did.
He's busy. He's busy as a
I
whole
showed him
drywall
pictures and I
guy.
was like, "Hey, do you like this?" And he was like, "I like it."
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
stamp of approval
Yeah.
is
Stamp,
important.
yeah, SLB stamp of approval, big time.
Whiskey Hi-Fi,
Exactly.
$20. Love the channel. Let's go TK.
Whiskey High Five?
Yeah, Hi-Fi. Like,
That's awesome.
yeah, that is really cool.
That's awesome.
Let's go
Thank
TK, and then in parentheses, Indy 500. That's not really something I'm super into, so I don't quite know what TK means, but I'm sure it's cool. Yeah, go that person.
Trent, Kurt? I don't know.
Oh, actually, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's what it should stand for.
I worked in Indianapolis for 2.5 years, and everybody was super into the Indy 500, and I just couldn't get into it. I've never been like a big fan of racing or anything like that. It's cool. Like there's a lot of support around it. They drive cars up down in the circle.
Oh, they
It's really
do?
cool. Yeah, it's really neat.
cool.
They
I
have like
didn't know
a
that.
bunch of Corvettes and stuff down there.
Need a burrito.
But I've never been to a racing event myself. Have you?
No.
It just
I
seems
never have.
loud.
Never have.
I do. I'm not good with loud noises. So I steer away.
Haha.
Get it? Steer.
Wow. Carl0318, $10. Best. I'm sorry, that was so bad. Trent.
Whoa!
Best whiskey channel. Love the banter and the chemistry. I'm somewhere between you two, loving bourbon and rye with an appreciation for scotch. Thank you to you and your whole family team. Aw, thanks to
No
you,
problem. Yeah,
Carl.
thank you. I'm always glad when I hear people talk about they're getting into ryes and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like when people say to you they're getting into scotch. Like it just does something to my heart that's on the wrong side. Ambidextrous.
All
No.
right. What do you think of these last two, buddy? It's 9 o'clock, so we gotta get moving on this one.
My
Already?
goodness, I have
It
3
is.
pages
You just
left
keep
of
chatting,
comments.
bro.
3 pages?
Yes,
Wow.
and there's another one that just popped through.
I know what I'm going with. It's tough though because one is sweeter than the other.
What do you think of B? Because we have the same 2 glasses
Well,
remaining.
I actually might like B more because I almost have none.
I find it to be a little fruit
You
in
haven't
there.
given me your third, right? Your number 3rd pick?
What was Kurt's third pick?
D.
Him and I are
Mine was C.
opposite on those 2,
Yeah.
honey. 3rd and 4th, just flip mine for
Okay.
Trenton. That's what he's got.
Jacob Benz, $20. No comment, but thank you.
Thank you, Jacob.
I think I said the last name right. Don Morton, $5. Bottle and Bond Don from the D,
Yeah.
Michigan. Checking in. Hi, SLB family and fellow Bourbonites. Go blue. Yes, go blue.
I need to get him a shirt.
We do.
Thank you, Don.
We do.
Rick at SLB. Oh, wow. Rick, I guess is the person's name. I was in my local store today and saw Crown Apple 23. I about fell over laughing thinking about Trenton.
Did you buy it?
I hope not.
I also hope not.
Matt Claren, $20. Big shout out to my wife Rachel for spoiling me on my birthday. We may have bought $450 of bourbon today. Note for Trenton. Note for Trenton. Michelle's a keeper. Thanks.
Oh, what?
Thanks, Matt.
Huh?
And
Thanks,
happy
Matt.
birthday. $450 of bourbon
Yeah,
sounds
happy
fantastic.
birthday, that's awesome.
Rod Dorsey, $2. I think Trenton and I have the same taste. That's always good to know.
That is very surprising
And rare.
because not a lot of people say that. But I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Sweet tarts and all that.
Heck yeah.
Tim Ty,
It's hard, dude.
$20. Thank you, Tim.
Thank you, Tim.
Craig Richardson, $10. Greetings from Austin. Keep up the great work, guys. Oh, thanks.
Thank you.
John D, $20. Yes, I also picked up Jack 12 there too.
Oh, that's
Very
a good one.
Oh, like a grocery store, I think.
That's a good one.
I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
Is that the one? Yeah.
We're so behind. I
Yeah,
can't
I'm
even
sorry.
remember what
Sorry
that's
about
tied
that.
to. I'm sorry. David Doxey, $20. Hello from Virginia Beach. Watch your show all the time. Thanks. Oh, I've always wanted to go to Virginia Beach.
Me too, actually.
Do you know where it's at? Michael Wyatt, $10. Got my Glencairn in the mail today. Love it. Cheers. Oh, glad it made it.
Yeah.
And thank you.
I was a little bit concerned about the packaging just because it was all in one. We opened the box, we tossed the Glen in, and we sent it out.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, I hope the cushioning on the bottom is enough for like the abuse that it might take during shipping. Because I dropped off like 400 Glens, and the guy was just like sending them
No
from
way.
the truck. Yeah. And I was like, oh,
Yikes.
no. I haven't gotten any reports or anything
No.
that a package has been broken.
I
yet.
haven't either, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I have my decision.
I do too. I'm just
Go ahead.
waiting on
Nope.
you,
You're good. Go.
My second place
Mr. Chatterbox.
is going to be E,
Oh, shame. Shame right there.
and
Shame.
my first place
Okay.
is going to be B.
They're both excellent.
First place is B for Trenton.
Yes, they're both very
Okay.
good. For me, and I feel like similar to how our Old Elk pick was,
Mm-hmm.
and why maybe it didn't make it through. I'm surprised to say this out loud, but like I feel like E is just a little bit too sweet, and that sweetness really kind of overtakes everything.
So, honey,
Yes.
does it surprise you then, for what Trenton just said, that my second place will be B? In my first place, I made this decision before you made yours. In my first place, because I got it written right there before you even said anything. Did that surprise you at all, honey, that I went with what Trenton said was the sweetest?
So E.
E would be my first place, yeah.
Okay.
And at first, like this was an absolute hitter for me. I was gonna go
Yeah.
with this, but then like I don't know if B opened up. Clearly, I like to be a little
Yeah,
bit.
you did.
I
You
don't
did.
know
And,
if-
I have to say, B is outstanding.
Yeah.
It's also wonderful. All of them out here were very, very good. So you did a good job bringing over whatever you brought. But who knows? I mean, I probably picked something that wasn't even my own bottle. But this is fun. This has been fun.
Something about E is different. I can't. I think I know what it is. I think it's something that I picked.
E,
Yeah, and I'm not sure.
I may
But
change
I
my mind.
feel like
then.
I feel like I think I know what it is.
Just kidding. I'm really almost at a quarter with B and E because they're both extremely,
Yeah.
extremely good. So
Quinn.
I-
Oh,
go ahead,
sorry.
I'm sorry. I just found E as being a little bit darker, a little bit more molasses and rich and things
Yeah.
that I enjoy personally. But who knows?
Quinn Ift. IFFT. Do you know who that is?
No.
Oh, $20. And the message is spelled really interestingly. It says, love seeing you guys do your thing. But like all of the words are spelled. So it's phonetically reading it, but they're spelled wrong. Sorry about the encrypted message. Trenton will understand. I'm wondering if it's a spelling joke. Like, because it's
You
spelled
know,
wrong.
I did pass spelling in elementary school. I was never held. Brett, I was never held back.
No.
I was never held back.
Do we need to Billy Madison you?
That would be fun.
Oh gosh. No.
What
Christopher,
about my? If peeing your pants is cool, and I'm Miles Davis.
you almost got it right, but
Wait,
that's
was
okay.
it Miles Davis?
Consider me Miles Davis, but it's fine. I'll let you pass.
I got nothing.
Christopher Toll, $5. Watching my first live stream with my 1-week-old son,
Oh,
Lyndon.
wow.
Is he enjoying the show?
Oh,
Congratulations.
I
on
hope
your
we
own.
have a
my
sim-
goodness, yes.
He
How
said he goes
wonderful.
on to say, I hope we have a similar relationship as you two when he's older. Cheers. Aw,
I'm sure
that's
you will.
really sweet.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
John T, $5. This is a quintessential live stream. Keep it up. Mike Rata, $10. Guys at work are looking at me like I'm nuts because I'm laughing so hard. I mean, I am, but that's besides the point. I'm glad we're making you laugh, and thank you
Thank
for the
you very
donation.
much.
Yeah.
Devil's Cut $2. SLP is simply loving banter between Kurt and T.
Is
SLB.
it loving?
Sure.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Sure. I'm in with that.
I like it.
I'm in.
Justin Kern $2. Late night crew scared Kent away. So let's way back when we were talking about Kent not being on Discord. Told you I'm behind.
Thank you, Justin.
Thank you. Josh Ellis $20. I couldn't have asked for a better live stream for my birthday. Thanks for the last
happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday, Josh.
Holy cow.
Happy
Happy birthday.
birthday.
Josh has been with us
Wonderful.
for a long time.
Long time?
Long time
awesome.
patron. Thank you, Josh. We appreciate it, buddy.
Yeah, we have a lot of folks like that that's been watching since we were doing corny cocktail videos a long time ago.
Corny. You were the
Well,
corny one. That was all you. I was
I mean,
back behind the camera.
Yeah.
I look back at that and I'm like, wow, that's
Now
wild.
we're just doing corny live streams with Trent.
Honestly, every now and then again, I'll go and watch like the first video you ever did, which was the
Yeah.
old fashioned video.
Right,
and I'm like,
right. I do too.
And I'm just thinking like, wow,
I know.
wow.
And we'll be rewatching these later
Yeah.
in a couple years and
Sure.
be going,
So what
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
Yeah.
S. Myers, $5. Trenton, can you sneak in a Canadian Club 45-year-old Chronicles sometime in the future?
Oh wow.
That's like a $200 bottle.
I know. for
I
that.
was talking with somebody actually about the Canadian Club, and they said Canadian Mist
Oh my goodness.
That's
is
a-
better than Canadian Club, like 40 year.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know if it's just because they preferred like the value to or the price to
Sure.
the flavor profile that they were getting. Kent has a Canadian Club 43, I think.
He does. It's something like that. It's 40 something.
Yeah. Ken, if you're still watching, let us know what
Yeah.
you think of that Canadian Club.
All right. Jeff Price, $10. Hello from the Pacific Northwest. Can I get a woot woot? I want to go so bad.
Good time.
Nobody else did the woot woot?
No,
You know, you guys are...
I don't know if I've ever done a whoop whoop.
Oh, you just did. There
I
you
You
go.
don't say her.
You... You said it like you didn't know what it was.
Nah, it's not my thing. It
No.
wouldn't be my thing.
Yeah.
I'm glad you did it though.
I'm sad I'm the only one. We gotta give some more love for the woot woot out there.
Okay.
For the
okay.
PNW.
All right.
I'll give you one more and then we should probably
One
start
more.
tossing
We
out
should.
the bottle.
Okay, Mike M, $5. Great show. Love you guys. Cheers. Thanks, Mike M.
Thank you, Mike. All right. Let's bring out these bottles.
All right.
Honey, one of the only ones we may have even agreed on was our last place, correct?
Yep.
So our last place was letter A.
Oof.
Wait a minute. Do I get a point?
I don't know what.
I said on video it was Old Forester, and somebody said before this started, if you pick it, you get a point. I tasted some banana on there. Seems like a little Old Forester. Kayla? Kayla's here. Kayla?
Sure, I'll give you a point. Congratulations.
I don't remember hearing him say Old Forester. I remember thinking Old Forester.
he said it.
Did he?
Yeah.
He did
Okay,
say it.
good.
Rewatch the video.
I mean,
I don't have many things good happen to me with this kind of stuff.
That's okay.
I said on the last taste, I said I get a little banana there. I wouldn't be surprised if it was an Old Forester.
Oh, I heard
single
banana
barrel
and I was
of some
thinking Old
sort.
Forester immediately.
Well,
I didn't hear you
because
say
we've
it.
gotten, I think, every like triangle, trail,
Yes.
Old Forester pick.
And that's a fabulous
And
bottle.
it is.
It is.
And I tasted it and I was like, wow, this is drinking really hot. This is 127.5 proof. Warehouse K, floor 2.
I will tell you though, am I right though? A lot of the Old Forester single barrels drink a little bit hot.
They do.
They
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
They do.
I didn't pick up that
Still
banana
really good.
at all. I'm surprised you did because not that your
surprised, too.
not that your pal's bad or anything, but there's been. I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt here, you know.
Thanks, buddy.
There have been even for like the Bourbon Madness,
Mhm.
we didn't pick up banana on any of the Old Forester we had
Right.
at all
I know.
that whole time,
I know.
and I'm surprised.
All right.
Some
Are we
pe-
going with your number 4 or your number 4, Kurt?
It doesn't matter.
Well, some
'Cause
people.
Trent
just,
and I flipped 4 and 3, so it doesn't matter.
just so you know, Kurt, some people are saying you deserve like 3 points because you even said
Whoa, is that
single
Kevin?
barrel.
Is that Kevin Rod?
No.
Come on, K Rod.
Kick him,
Come on, K Rod.
ban him.
Because he said single barrel.
I did.
Yeah.
Well,
You didn't specify
Here's the
the
thing.
store.
here's the thing, though. I knew Trenton wouldn't bring over just Old Forester, 1920. It'd
That's
have
a
to
bummer
be-
because I almost did.
Oh, I just figured it had to be the single barrel. Go ahead. I'm
So
sorry.
whose is this?
Okay, this is 4th place for Trenton, 3rd place for Kurt.
Uh-oh.
Shame right there.
I'm-
You did that to me, didn't you?
I did. I'm putting this in your order.
Which one is that, honey? What letter is that?
D.
D. Oh my goodness gracious.
People are saying that you need to be in Matt Madness, Kurt.
It's amazing how the brain works. That I take a sip of D and I can pick that wild turkey rib.
I'm going to put this in your order.
Now,
This was your 3rd.
okay, well, truthfully, I'd say Trenton 80% of the time drink that over a block of ice because I love it over a block of ice.
You still drink it over ice?
I still do.
Okay. I didn't know that. I thought you were
80%
drinking
of the
this neat
time.
at this point.
There's a few that I just love over a block of ice, and that's one of them. So
What?
Okay, this is 3rd for Trenton.
that is such a great bottle.
I had to put it in there. I did.
I put that 4th, babe.
What letter was
Yes.
In what letter, huh?
C.
that? Wow.
Holy cow, that is Trenton picked that up in Tennessee, am I right?
Yeah. At Buster's.
And
I think.
love this one.
This isn't
Old Kirk.
it's a single barrel, but it's not a store pick. 131 proof.
Oh.
6 year, 9 month. This is supposedly.
Yeah.
What did
Wow.
I say? Supposedly? Same
Yeah.
thing.
No.
That's wild because that is such a great bottle. That's such a great bottle.
Yeah. Little bit pricier because we believe this is Willet juice. Whether Willet has sourced this from other places.
really?
They have, from what I understand, probably not public information, sourced from Heaven Hill before.
Why are you saying it if it's not public?
Because I feel like people need to know.
In trouble.
If you ever see an Old Kirk,
Buy it.
it's really good. I didn't even know what he was talking about. He bought it. Old Kirk. It's like me. I'm Old Kurt. You know, it's like, why would I want to buy that? But that is so good. Very good. Now, honey, I don't know how to do this. 1 and 2. My bottle's still out there in 1 and 2.
Can I get a couple more comments in before we
You
do
can.
that?
Yes,
Okay.
let's build that up.
Old
We'll
Tractor
figure out what we're
Garage,
doing.
$20. About time to bust out the Magi. Yeah.
Yes, bust out the
Both
Magi.
of them.
So good.
Both bottles. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead, Michelle. I'm sorry.
Brandon Panette, $20. Here's to cheating, fighting, and stealing and drinking. If you cheat, may you cheat death. If you steal, may you steal a woman's heart. If you fight, may you fight for a brother. And if you drink, may you drink with me. I like that.
Thank
That's
you,
a
Brandon.
good drinking.
Cheers with water for some reason.
Cheers with water. Hey, to your health. Big Mike, $10. Oh my gosh, this one's way back. Trent, dude, I'm going on 31 years. Asked after 1, I knew after 6 months. Marriage.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
I mean, story for another time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spencer Bradley, $5, and I'm not sure what he means by this. I don't know if it's inappropriate or not, so we're just gonna read it anyway. Trenton, has Michelle hit you with one of those silicone doodads yet? I don't know what that means, but I'm reading it because it's a comment with a donation. I'm not sure. We'll just I haven't hit him with anything ever.
She hits me in my sleep sometimes.
Fake news. You like sucker punched me awake in the middle of the night.
I may have physically abused Michelle in my sleep.
He definitely did. I don't know what happened.
What cat?
James Nino, $10. You guys got me back into bourbons. I'll be joining Patreon tonight. Oh,
Thanks,
hey,
James.
that's awesome.
Back into
Appreciate
bourbons.
Very cool.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks, James.
Jesus Haro, $10. Thanks for the entertainment and education. Fellas, shout out to the SLB Discord fam.
Thank you,
Yes.
Jesus. This is my type of education. I
Yes.
don't even know if we've taught anybody anything.
They've
Maybe
learned.
about.
Blinds are all about having fun, really. You can't
yeah.
take
That's
it
true.
too serious because we could redo this blind tomorrow, and more than likely, if your mom switches up the pours,
Oh, it'd be different.
we could be different.
Yeah.
This is because these are all
Yeah.
great bottles. This, I'm shocked, is where it's at, but
I know.
it's great.
Yeah.
Okay,
Great
are
stuff.
we ready?
I have
Michelle's
4
gonna do
more.
a
Let me
couple
just
more.
jam through these. Spacing out, $5. Hashtag make Trenton bald again.
No.
Kevin
No.
Page, $100. Thank you,
Oh,
Kevin.
my
Thank you,
gosh,
Kevin.
Another
Page,
great
thank
show.
You so much.
We
Always
need to go to
loved it.
Connecticut and like just show
You
up
do?
at Kevin's door. I have Kevin's
We got
address,
to.
not to be a creep or anything.
We,
Oh my gosh.
we have to
Kevin,
do it.
Kevin,
we might
I'm
just
sorry.
show up at your house.
I
At
always
some
want to go to Connecticut, so
Yeah.
it really might happen. Brandon F, $10.
Thank you, Brandon.
Been in the car for 4 hours with the entire I guess, FL Florida family. Wow, that's a long time to be in a car. Thanks for helping me make it. I need a pour now. Cheers. You deserve a pour.
Did you bring some in your kit?
Pro-
We're going to Austin. Brandon F. is in Austin. I think we're going to meet up with him at Still Austin when we go do our pick.
Sweet. And last one, David Schaefer, $5. No comment, but thank you, David.
Thanks, David.
Okay,
Thank you.
I'm caught up.
What's the deal over here?
Well, your mom has to pee. She's got to pee.
Oh, does she?
She has to use the restroom, and she's dying. I
I'm
can
sorry.
just tell by the look in her eyes. So
If you work at Pampers, hit us up. We might need some
I don't
depends
need
for the
Pampers.
crew. Well,
Baby diapers.
she just has to go to the bathroom. That's fine.
don't they make depends?
Can we go,
What?
please?
Yeah.
What I want you
Oh
to
my
do,
gosh.
honey, is just give me the last 2 bottles. Just give them to me, and we'll figure out the thing.
Okay.
All right, give them to me. Holy cow! Old Melick or JT Melick?
What is this?
Oh,
Bye,
so
honey.
you
Hurry.
haven't had it. Oh, she really
Put it out here to camera.
Did she?
I don't know what the
She
your,
really
your mom
did.
ran to the bathroom. She'll be back in a minute. So here's the bottles.
What is that?
Here's the bottles. I cannot believe. Now, if I'm not mistaken, these are our 1 and 2, but opposite. Correct?
I don't know which one is which.
I don't either. But you and I chose differently for our 1 bottle and 2 bottle.
Yes.
So regardless, these are our top 2. Can you believe the JT Melick Rice Whiskey? I am so glad you brought that down tonight.
I had to.
That is so good. Trenton's got us lined up somewhere in the fall to go there for a barrel
Yeah.
pick. That is amazing. That stuff is amazing. And I honestly, Trenton, I'm not going to be disappointed if I pick that number 1 because I'm just stoked that that's in there and that it was in our top 2. So just stop.
You might be getting some points, bro.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm really excited that that's in the mix. If you guys ever see it, I got my first bottle of JT Melick from my buddy who lives in Texas, and he sent me a bottle. I'm like, sure, I'll try it. It's and remember the regular one is only like, oh, just stop.
You
Remember
won, bro.
remember the regular one was like, $40 or something like that.
I don't remember
It was wonderful.
I don't remember the non-cast strength one.
Yeah.
I think Kevin sent me this bottle. This is actually a pick from
Yeah.
Alexander's Markets.
All right. Well, anyways, so you want to know about this other bottle?
Not really.
Do you want to know? All right. This bottle here. This bottle here is VB. What this is?
You gotta slap it like that.
What this is, Trent?
Naughty.
Kid. Stop. Please stop.
I need an adult.
Oh, anyways. You remember when Kent and I made our trip to Seymour, Indiana?
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
So Kent and I sat down and had a pour of this. This is a barrel pick from the owners of Vat and Barrel, which is an excellent bar hangout. Got some great food there too. Jordan, who's one of our patrons,
Yeah.
was in Seymour too. I texted him ahead of time to let him know that this bottle was going to be my secret bottle for tonight's blind tasting. Now, the owners of Vat and Barrel, this is a MGP barrel. He went and actually got a barrel, bottled it, and put his own label on it for Vat and Barrel. This is a weeder.
So there is literally no chance that I would have ever tasted this.
0.
Zero chance, yeah.
So I get to keep my $500 because I know you've never tasted it. And I've kept it a secret in my office until the right time came about where I wanted to put it into some type of video or this live stream tonight. I'm told by Jordan that this is like a 55% wheat, 45% roughly corn, roughly.
Okay.
And this is a barrel the guys picked out. If you're ever around Seymour, Indiana, it's kind of a cool place to be at. Kent and I had a great time. Kent, he's watching. We love this pour. We really did. And Jordan bought this bottle and had the guys sign it for me.
That's
You see
neat.
on the back.
Yeah.
The owners of Vat and Barrel signed it for me.
That's cool.
So it's really, really neat, and I thought it's a wonderful bottle. The guys did a fantastic job. Thank you, Jordan, for getting that for me too as well.
Jordan just commented, said, Michelle, you can tell them I've been watching the whole time.
Yeah, Jordan. See,
That's
he's been keeping it a
awesome.
secret. I told him the hush hush. I told him
Yeah.
don't. I said he's the only one, and I told you there's only one person that knows it is Jordan. He's the only one that knows that this bottle was going to be in this competition, in this blind. So now we're at the point, honey, where who picked what? I don't know. The good thing is Rebecca is back from the restroom, and she should be feeling much better now.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize you would go. But there was a funny comment. It said, Joe Winkowski said, you know it's your soulmate when you know they have to pee just by looking at them. And I think that's the truth.
It is the truth for sure. I'm a little nervous I didn't pick it, as my winner, but that's okay.
But you said it was
I'm
neck
really
and neck.
happy you brought
Well, you
this
said it
Mellick
was
down.
neck and neck, though.
It was. It's like you could flip the quarter. It was. Both of them are so good. This Mellick, I'm glad it's in here too, because it's just great stuff that not too many people know about.
I didn't even know MGP had a weeded mash bill. So that's kind of cool.
This is all I've been told.
Yeah.
All I
that's
know
neat.
is Jordan bought me the bottle, and I'm very appreciative
cool.
of it.
Give me the bad news, Kayla.
Alrighty, so Dad, you picked JT Malik. Trenton, you picked V&B as your number one.
Well, let me just take a few minutes here.
Here comes the gloating.
Well, Kevin already chimed in saying, I called it. Go
K-Rod.
Kurt.
Thank you, K-Rod.
K-Rod.
Even though I picked Mellick as my first place, I'm glad. I'm happy in a bit because I think it's a fantastic. Not too many people know about it, but I'm even more ecstatic that you picked this unknown bottle to you to be your number one for this evening. Because, honey, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, but I earned a point for calling out Old Forester Single Bourbon, and I earned 3 points because I am the winner, chicken dinner.
Well, some people are saying you deserve 3 points for that Old Forester.
Keep an eye out for the next Kurt versus Trent where we do Jim Beam. We're gonna do
Jim Beam is totally unfair. Trent can pick out Jim Beam like he can, pick out Skittles.
Well, here's my proposed lineup for the next couple videos. We'll do Knob Creek, we'll do Booker's, and we'll do just like regular Jim Beam lineup, back to back to back.
Yeah.
That sounds fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think everybody is at least assured of the fact that I had no idea what the lineup was, because if I did, I would have definitely picked that as number one. My wife is very good at that. Boy, she will smack me upside my right ear if I try to even look at the list. So,
Why
you as well.
Why just the right ear though? Is that like a saying?
I don't know.
Both ears, the left ear, why the right ear?
Just came out that way. So anyways, Trenton, I'm glad you were able to participate this evening.
I'm not. Thanks, Ken.
So I think from my, honey, if you can help me with this, the score of Trenton versus Kurt before we started this evening was 7-1. I believe now the updated is 7-5. Am I correct? Or
So
incorrect?
glad you can do math.
Oh, there are so many people saying 7-7.
Ooh.
I'm so confident in the fact that I'm gonna win. I will give you the 3 points that.
Okay, honey, mark that down on the next one. I'll take whatever I can get.
7-7.
I'll
There
take
you go.
I will take it.
I had a what?
Okay, hang on. Comment. Hey, this is Teresa Johnson. Went to school with Kurt. Watching tonight with David and Cindy
Wow.
Simpson.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, yeah.
She's now a
Oh.
patron. Great show. Learned so
Yeah,
much.
David's a patron now.
So yeah.
My
this is
parents
Teresa.
and his parents were almost best of friends way back in the day. So, and I appreciate you guys, honestly. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Teresa Johnson's now a patron.
Get out of
That's
here.
awesome.
Thank you, Teresa.
Sorry, I wanted
Holy
to
cow.
interrupt because that seemed
That
seemed awesome.
You guys are very special to me. I want you to know that. It's just, the older we get, the more we appreciate all of our friends and family, and that's a fact.
I feel like this isn't the first time that somebody like you went to school with or from your childhood has ended up on one of these live streams.
Honey,
That's
we don't
just
ever
really
go
neat.
anywhere where I don't meet somebody that I know, right?
Oh my gosh.
No.
Every time the four of us are out together,
every single time.
Every single time.
That's all right.
We always run into some curtains. What are you doing up there, Trent?
We're gonna be giving some stuff away.
People were wondering.
Yep. But oh no, don't start with the raffle already though.
Hey, don't do that. Yet.
Palucci? I think.
Hey, first, I'm
No,
sorry.
yeah, I know you're good.
So everybody knows because
More
we get
gloating?
this. We know.
Oh.
I'm done gloating. I've had enough gloating for this evening. So everybody knows we get this question 1,000 times. You know it, and I know it, Trent. What do we do with leftover whiskey? So all of this that's left over will be in our current infinity bottle, which we give away to our
That's it.
patrons, the ones that are interested. No, that's the rye. You get the,
Oh, this is a rye Infinity
Yep.
Brew?
that's a rye one. yeah.
Oh. What's
So
the
the stag.
Oh.
The stag.
Giving
So
this away
to
soon.
those
That's
that are
pretty full.
interested in our
Oh, wow.
in our patron group, we give that away. So all the leftover whiskeys will be going in this infinity bottle. I'm sorry, Michelle.
Oh no, you're good. This person said, "Hope we don't find Trent later in a corner crying over his loss with Dr. Pepper and chocolate chip cookies." I mean, that is a great combo, though.
How did you know that I would do that? Chick-fil-A is closed, and that's like my favorite chocolate chip cookie, apart from Kayla's. And I don't think Kayla's going to be making cookies tonight.
Shame.
But, I mean, that sounds pretty good. We might be able to make it to Chick-fil-A before they close.
I think they're closed already.
Better hurry up with
They
the
close at
raffle.
10. Not that I know that or anything.
Amy
Without looking.
Owen gave $2 to make Kurt bald. Just so you know, Kurt.
Yes.
Huh.
I don't want to be mean,
Okay. Here we
but
go.
it wouldn't take much.
Dang.
Did you hear that, honey?
I did.
I mean, I'm getting there. Like, I just need like this little patch here, and I'm basically there. If you look at the top of my head, it looks like like a crop circle.
Just toss.
It doesn't look good. I'll say that.
Just stop.
Especially after I went bald for I did it for the kids. The donation for Riley's, not children.
What?
I feel like people could have taken that the
Okay.
wrong way.
Okay.
It didn't grow back good in the back. It made it very, very bad.
I
Here,
don't
try
think
and
so.
hear
Kevin-
try and hear somebody you went to school with. Matt Kubaki.
Oh heck yeah, Matt
Go back.
Kubaki. Yeah, we've been
You
texting.
said it right too, honey. Good
Okay.
job.
He picked up the rare breed rye. He was a
Oh.
big fan.
Yeah.
What do you think
It
of
is
that one?
good. I do like it. I think it's very solid. Honestly, when you remember our rye show we did not that long ago, where I had
God, I
the
forget.
blind. The last
bitter
bottle I
somebody's-
was trying to decide to put in was
Yeah,
between
a little bit.
the rare breed rye, the Alberta.
Yeah. Oh, you were telling me that.
Yeah, and there's one other one. I want to say Riverset, but that's not correct. I gotta figure that out.
You almost put Riverset in there. You were telling me.
Yeah,
But you
but
said I
I-
have that a lot at home.
You
and
have
I
a lot,
actually
and I
do.
know it's one of your favorites, so I
Yeah.
didn't want to put it in because you might recognize it.
There goes the chat.
But there's another one, so that I almost put in there.
Is anybody available? Actually, I'll go grab it real quick. Could you get out 4 glasses? 4 Glens?
You have 2 on your side, and
Do you have-
I've
okay.
already put out a
Oh
couple.
my. Well, Raffle is exploding, so I'm sorry I'm not going to be able to see anyone's comments. But in the meantime, Trenton, you might find this interesting. Spencer Bradley clarified the silicone doodad. It was a reference to a meme, and the lady was holding a silicone spatula, happy wife, happy life, to which Trenton referred to it as a silicone doodad. It must have been on Discord one night, I'm assuming.
I don't remember that. I'm sorry.
Why it vaguely sounds familiar, to be honest.
That is benchmark single barrel.
I see that.
But anyway, so it is.
I remember saying I say doodad a lot, but I
Yeah.
feel like silicone doodad is kind of specific.
So, but yeah, it was
It's ringing a
special.
bell.
And no, I feel like it's ringing a bell too. But so it was not all that inappropriate. So thanks.
You got this.
We have 300 entries, and I haven't said a single thing about the raffle.
I know.
So, 350. If you type in !raffle in the chat, we do this every single time we have a live show at the end of the month. So what we do is that we pick 3 bottles that we have. At the moment, we have these are all picks that we've done.
Oh my gosh.
So we have a bottle of our Knob Creek pick. We have one of those. We have 1 bottle of the Sagamore Rye pick that we did. And if you get chosen for this, you can pick either I guess I don't really know how to describe this, but like we have 1 Sagamore barrel that's more towards bourbon drinkers. It's not as rye forward. right? And
Correct.
then we have another one
Yeah,
that is
that's
very
correct.
rye forward.
That's
So you
correct.
can pick one or the other.
I think that's the best way to say it.
Yeah. And then the last one is that we have the Old Elk Rum Rye finish that is supposed to be coming in soon. We don't have that one just yet. That one is very good. Like we said, one of 11 barrels that they've ever done. It sounds like they're not going to be doing too much more.
And in specific, it's an agricole rum finish, which you don't see.
It's
you just
wild.
don't see it. And
It's funky.
I love
it's
it.
funky, but we love it.
Yeah, it's super unique.
So if you're interested in getting some free bottles or a free bottle, type in !raffle, all lowercase. I'm sure there's 500 other people doing it. You only get one ticket. You can type in !raffle a million times and you only get one ticket.
Jay Miller wants to know, what the hell is Streamlabs?
Streamlabs. Oh, Streamlabs is the platform that we stream to on YouTube. They have like a bunch of different tools that allow us to do giveaways and chat moderation and stuff without being as hands-on.
yeah, I could have said that.
So
Yeah, you
that's,
could've.
it's also like Trenton will end it and then it randomly selects a winner. So just so you know.
Oh, what are you doing, dude? He's got another blanket box, and anytime I see a box, remember, anytime I see a box, well, honey,
I almost flung it. It was hidden in the blanket, and I went to move the blanket.
let me get this over there.
That face. That's his up to no good face.
How do you know that? So for these live streams, if you're not already familiar, we like to, or at least I like to,
Shoot you.
seek out older, kind of more of like a vintagey kind of products, bourbons, whiskeys, ryes, that kind of thing, and either just try them normally to see how they are, or kind of do a little bit of a comparison
Oh, okay, so we're comparing.
to that.
I was wondering why you're bringing that out. All right.
So I was able to find I think this is from 2001, a benchmark single barrel.
Oh, wait. I didn't think they had benchmark.
I
back
didn't
then.
either, and I was very surprised. I honestly don't know the.
Does this come out of Buffalo Trace? This bottle?
That's what I'm not sure of.
Okay.
I don't know if, because like for example, Eagle Rare in the 80s was owned by Four Roses, and then was sold to Buffalo Trace at some point.
Wow. Okay.
So I don't know if that's similar with Benchmark. If you know, please type in the chat. I'd be very interested.
I'm not going to be able to see it. Send us an email.
Yeah, but I came across this and I could not pass it up. This is a 750 ml.
Wow.
That's so cool looking.
Same bottling and everything. Oh, well, not
Well,
quite.
similar, yeah.
I've never
Sorry.
seen this before.
Somewhat similar, yeah. Not quite though.
This is La Maison du Whiskey. I don't even know how to say this. Catasation. I don't think this is English.
You think?
We're gonna ignore the sticker, but I think it's special. I'll just say that.
Something up there is special.
Yeah. Can you read that? Can you read that clear sticker at the top?
Clear sticker?
Yeah. Apart from the La Maison.
La Maison du Whiskey. 30 to 32. No, I cannot.
The Castiles, $2. They say, so pumped as a Louisiana native to see JT as top 2.
I tell you what, that stuff's
Me too.
awesome.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to go pick a barrel there either.
Well, you just opening it?
Yeah, I'm taking liberties here to just go ahead with it.
She.
Oh,
Womp
babe.
womp.
Right there. I'll get it. I get
For
it.
those of you that don't know what just happened, Kurt just broke the cork off.
Which usually happens in an older. We'll get
You
it.
want to do it?
We'll get it. I'll get it.
Brent Young, $5, says Trenton needs to propose on the live stream. I'm going to move on with that one. Aaron
Brent.
Stimmel says $10. Can't wait to watch the Horse Soldier review. Had a glass of the small batch while watching the show tonight. Another great show, guys. Appreciate all you do.
Wow.
Yeah, I got a chunk.
Thank you, Aaron.
Wow.
Chunk
Wow,
in
that
there.
was
It pretty
talent.
good.
That's impressive.
That was.
Yeah.
That was from Aaron. Sorry.
There's some
Yes.
extra
Thank you,
corks in
Aaron.
there, too.
Appreciate it.
We were all in awe of Kurt's
That was actually kind of impressive.
skills up there.
Not the first rodeo on that one, but there's some extra corks over there too. I keep for this purpose. There's only a couple chunks in there, but it's not bad.
Ooh.
You know I'm freaking out right now, don't you, honey?
Why?
Freaking out. Why?
He's got a dribble on here, and I just...
Oh, get the rag.
Good lord.
Thank you.
This
we'll
says
give the raffle a couple more minutes, and then we'll end it. But
this says Benchmark was sold to Sazerac by Seagrams in 1989, according to Mark Cato 67.
Thank you.
thank you very much.
For that
Somehow I was
information.
able to
Thank
see
you
that.
very much.
Okay, so let me. I want to confirm exactly what year this was. I think it was 98, but
Oh, Quinn Ift, IFFT, clarified. It was, they say it was a lame spelling joke earlier. I didn't think it was lame. I'm just dim sometimes. I couldn't help myself. I realize Trenton is quite bright. Appreciate all the great content from a recent patron
it's the
member.
first time somebody's told me I'm bright. Thank you. I feel so special.
Special.
Um,
Thanks, Quinn.
so this is a 1990s expression.
Okay.
So this was when Sazerac owned it. It sounds like Seagram's was sold it in 89. It sounded like.
Okay.
So this current benchmark is 95 proof, and this 1990s version of benchmark is
Lord.
94 proof. What are you doing? 94 proof.
Nuts.
So it's still pretty close. And we did do a benchmark video
Yes, we
at
did.
some point.
Yes, we did.
I will give. Once we kind of go through these, I'll pick some winners. I don't want to give us a time frame or anything. Rush it.
Blankenship the Devil, the famous Glenn Wiping Rag, has entered the chat.
That rag has caused so many issues on this channel. Raggate
Raggate.
all over the place.
Brother. Mr. Sensitive here.
What?
Now, in our benchmark review, what did we think of the single barrel? I'm trying to remember.
I don't remember. I
I think it's
remember
pretty good. What's the one we didn't like?
Bonded.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or no, top floor?
One of those. I
Top
don't think it
floor
was, I
bond,
don't think
I
it was
can't
single
remember.
barrel.
Yeah.
This one's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty decent.
And again,
Especially
single
the price
barrel.
point.
So it's gonna differ.
True.
But I've heard and also seen maybe some evidence that benchmark might be kind of moving away from several of the expressions under this.
Oh, really?
Because except for foolproof and number 8, I think. Because all these I've seen pictures of them being like cleared out from like a state inventory at like $8 a bottle.
Wow.
So that usually signifies that they are potentially discontinuing this or doing a whole line revamp.
Okay.
What are you laughing about, ladies?
Oh, there's a lot of rag comments.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You guys are too funny.
I'm kind of nervous.
On this
for
one?
this one,
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, sorry.
I think it's cool.
Gunjan Gandhi, $2. Just the donation. Thanks.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Mark Hall, $20. Thanks for an awesome night of bourbon and laughs. Aw.
You're welcome. Thank you very much for your donation.
Kent Luddington, really? Question mark? We hope you're having fun, Kent.
What's your thoughts, sir?
That's confusing. A little bit. I like it better than this.
Do you? I don't know if I do.
Really.
Yeah, not sure.
For me, this it is quite a bit. It's kind of thin, obviously. I mean, the proof is 94, so it's not going to be
Right.
thick. It's not going to be viscous.
Right.
I don't know about. I can't say that for sure because I've had expressions from like the 70s that are like some of the thickest bourbons that I've ever had.
Sure.
This
get
is
it.
still a bit thin. Yeah, I
It is.
almost get like a Luden's cough drop, like that medicinal cherry, not medicinal cherry, but like a sweet cherry with like a little bit of what do they put in the Luden's cough drops? Like chloroform?
What?
What are they? What's? Or am I thinking of the rag? That might be the rag that I'm thinking of.
What rag?
What?
What Ludens are you even tasting?
What
in
has
there?
happened to you? Do you need to talk to
A
someone?
lot of times we agree
Yes.
on things. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Do you mean
You
like
get chloroform rag in
chloroceptive or whatever?
What's
like
a chloroseptic?
Chloroseptic?
yeah, chloroseptic.
I don't know what that means.
Yes, you do.
Well, it's
I don't.
I could see this
My
being a Sazerac product. To me, it kind of has some of those
Yeah.
modern Buffalo Trace flavors.
Yeah.
A little bit more like a thicker cherry, like a maraschino cherry.
I'm struggling with that cherry note.
Really
I really am.
interesting. Okay,
I don't like it as much as I like this one.
interesting.
Yeah,
All right,
for me.
I'm glad I bought it for myself.
You guys are hilarious. I can't handle this.
Chloroform cough drop.
I feel like the chloroform cough drops would really help a cough.
Oh.
Well, it would help a lot more than that.
Yikes.
I mean, they're pretty tight, Trent. I mean, they're pretty close, in my opinion. And I'm just kind of surprised because usually older bourbons kind of stand out.
Yeah, they do. A little bit more of like a dusty quality with older
Correct.
stuff.
And like you said, the viscosity and all that stuff. And
Yeah.
I don't get that with this one. I just don't.
I'm not bummed. I got this for a good price.
Good.
I will say that I didn't pay
Yes.
exponential for it. I didn't.
It's cool.
It's cool.
It's
yeah.
definitely cool. Yeah, it's definitely neat. It's definitely pretty cool.
That's kind of my thing. I like to find old stuff and just kind of
It is.
showcase it to
is
you
good.
and Kent when
Yeah.
you guys are on and all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah,
it's not nearly as good as I thought it was going to be. So that's kind of a bummer.
I would agree with that.
I prefer it just like the smallest amount over this.
Okay.
I will say, but past that, I'm not as impressed as I was hoping that I
No,
was
I'm
going to
not
be.
either, and that's kind of a bummer because I was really looking forward when you said a little bit of the history and
Yeah.
how old it is and everything. I was kind of looking forward to because older bourbons usually are just like
In your face, like you
Oh.
can tell that they're old just based on taste
Yeah.
in it.
Pretty-
I can't get that old vibe. But
Pretty
the
amazing.
90s, it's a long time ago, but in terms of like some of the older stuff, it's not.
yeah. I found I don't know about you, but when you brought and I don't get any of this stuff. When you bring things down in the '80s, especially the early '80s,
Yeah. That's when it's.
that stuff is so good.
I'm still looking for some like Stitzel Weller stuff
Oh,
because I've heard that's phenomenal and like some older Seagram stuff or old pre-fire Heaven Hill stuff. I've heard too, like very good, like
Really?
Henry McKenna pre-fire.
Seagrams for real?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I don't know if you know this, but Seagram's is like the when Heaven Hill had the fire of I can't remember when that was. They actually borrowed some of Seagram's yeast. So everything that Heaven Hill has now from a yeast strain perspective is from Seagram's when they had that fire. Four Roses uses Seagram's yeast. Like Seagram's is I don't know that Seagram's is as big of a name now as I feel like it should be just because they are like so embedded in the history of bourbon and whiskey and stuff
I
from a
would've
yeast perspective.
Never known that unless
It's
you brought this
wild.
conversation up.
It's wild. I love the history of that and all
Never
that
know.
kind of stuff.
You know so much about this, but so little about so many other things like words.
Words! You're not wrong. All right.
Yeah, what you got?
All right. So I'm going to close this. We will pick a couple winners. When I call your name, if you're not familiar with the process already, please email us at slbdrinks@gmail.com with your proof of identification and your mailing address so we can send you this bottle. And also, please type in the chat which one you want. You have the option if you get called between a Knob Creek pick from us, a Sagamore pick. If you want the Sagamore pick, just please let us know if you want the more rye-forward one or the more less rye-forward one, or the Old Elk Rum Agricole pick that we did. The Rum Agricole pick isn't in yet, but we will get that out to you as soon as we get it. The first winner, Gerard. Why is this? Oh, Gerard Staniszewski. How do you say that?
Where you at? Where is it?
This one?
Staniszewski?
Staniszewski. Yeah.
I don't know.
Of course.
Gerard.
Yeah, of course.
Gerard, if you are still here, please let us know in the chat what you'd like, and then email us at slbdrinks@gmail.com, and we will get this out to you as soon as possible. If, like I said, if you want the Old Elk Rum Agricole, it's going to take a little bit longer because we don't have it in yet. But as soon as we get it, we will make sure that we get one out to you.
Morgan's on. Morgan.
Morgan.
Hi, Morgan.
Says, when's the pool party?
Morgan?
Yeah. Kevin's wife, Morgan.
Morgan, hey.
Wow.
We're waiting on a new pool heater. It's about $4,000. So we got to get that installed and figure out some home warranty stuff.
We're trying to get our home warranty company to cover it.
But yeah, as soon as we get that in, the pool's open, the hot tub is open as of right now. and I have yet to go in it. But
I need to. I worked hard today.
Come on
Did you?
over.
Yes,
me too.
I did.
I was replacing I was sharpening lawnmower blades for 7 hours today.
You should post on Patreon the picture you showed me.
Mrs. Old Tractor Garage and Old Tractor Garage wouldn't be too proud. It was
Yep.
dangerous. I almost got smashed by my zero turn.
Okay.
Yeah, K-Rod would not be allowed. This would not be, his method would not be allowed. Let's put it that way.
Where?
Well,
Any
like at
place of
NIPSCO?
business.
he works for NIPSCO, and there's certain safety issues that you have to be respectful for, and the way you sharpen those blades is not one of them. I don't think so.
No,
Sagamore rye.
Gerard, let me know if you want the rye-er rye or the less rye-er rye.
Oh my god.
But we're good. I'm gonna pick the next winner.
Billy Bob Trent.
Salty lettuce.
He won?
Wait, really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Joseph.
Huh?
Joseph. That's
He
his
won?
name. Yeah, he won.
Salty lettuce
Salty
won?
lettuce.
Billy Bob Trenton sharpening them sling blades. Like a shoot the devil cigarette.
I'll post a picture. I'll
Aw,
post
yeah.
a picture on Patreon if you want to see
Awesome.
my shenanigans later.
Mrs. Old Tractor Garage says, I'm not proud that it took you 7 hours. Roasted.
Listen, this is the first time I've replaced blades on a zero turn.
She could have
It's a
came
s-
over to your house and had it done in 2 hours.
Probably even
Okay.
less. And then
Come
Old
on.
Tractor Garage right behind her. Trenton, dude, you need to let me sharpen those blades.
I don't have the tools to do it, so I had to rig it a
You
little bit.
figured it out.
I did. It took 7 hours, but
That's
I got
all right.
it.
You figured it out. That's what matters.
Hey, Salty Bud, if you want the Rum Agricole, the Old Elk, or the Knob Creek pick, just let us know and we'll get you sorted out. We have your address and everything already since you're a patron, so just let us know and we'll get that out to you.
Mrs. Old Tractor Garage wants to know if we come sharpen blades and help you with the ivy, can we have pool access?
Yes.
Absolutely. You literally
You
could
can live at our house if you want.
Trent would
The
give
more
you.
rye.
The more rye, okay.
Thank you, honey.
Did you spit on my laptop?
Oh, it's possible.
I think you did.
Oh, Morgan's is up and running and heated. Their pool's are ready to go. First
Must be
one at
nice
our
to
place.
have
No.
a previous homeowner who didn't fry the wires on the pool heater because he wanted to do the electric himself.
Yeah. Speaking of salty.
Salty is still not responding. I'm getting worried. I don't want to have to skip on old Salty. I hope he's still here.
You probably dozed off
Salty
on the
girl.
chair.
Mrs. Salty, if you want to like poke him with the stick or whatever.
Or
There
just
he is.
there he
There he is. What did he pick? It hasn't showed up on my end yet.
KC.
No
Not
freaking
Creek.
way. For KC, all right. So the last one we have is the Old Elk Rum Agricole, which I thought would have gone first, but
Right.
some people don't like that rum. That's funky. It's funky.
And I get,
awesome.
but it sounds, the bite is, it sounds worse than what it is. But
It's very good.
Well,
it's
what
really,
could
really
they
good
do a
stuff.
mat and like a bar mat instead if they don't want that? Or do you think that they would?
Jeremy Allison.
Here's what I'll do. Jeremy, if you would like the Jeremy Allison got picked last. So Jeremy, if you would like the Old Elk Rum Agricole, you can go that route, or we can give you a bar mat Glen and a what do you call that? A pour spout?
Yeah, the bull
A bullhead pour spout. I'll give
Do
you
we have
that
one yet?
package of 3 things,
Wow.
or the Old Elk pick. Just let me know what you'd like. And that'll ship out sooner because we don't have the Old Elk pick just yet.
Right.
But
It's over there somewhere.
do we have the Old Elk Rum
It's
Agricole?
tucked away in the picks over there somewhere.
We have the Old Elk Rum Agricole pick right here.
It's so good.
116.4 proof.
Wait,
Lots of other people are
Who
saying
was
no.
the winner, Trenton?
Jeremy Allison. Lots of people what, huh?
Lots of people are saying I'll take the rum Old Elk if no
Oh
one
my
else wants
goodness,
it.
it's so good.
Let's go. I'll take the Old Elk. It's worth the wait, I'm sure. It is worth the wait.
It's
I
pretty
agree.
awesome.
Tractor Garages, if you wanna head over from Iowa and help me figure out how to sharpen some blades, I did make a pretty neat contraption to get the blade off of the actuator.
And by neat, he
You
means
don't
deadly.
want to see it. You don't want to see it.
I did cut my finger in the
He's
process,
very lucky that's all I got.
but it's fine.
Lucky to crush your skull.
Skull.
Yeah.
I'm gonna post a picture to Patreon later. I may have jacked up the zero turn with a ratchet strap on the truck, and I was under a lawnmower suspended by a piece of nylon strap, but it was fine. I jumped on it to make sure it made a little bit of a sound that was concerning, but I thought I need to get this done anyways. We're going to go for it.
So yeah, join Patreon for all of that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's all I have, surprisingly. So, you got anything else for the people?
No, you wore me out tonight. Honestly, I'm mentally and physically exhausted now.
Ken doesn't do that to you?
No. Ken and I are up here. It's usually a good time, hanging out, brother type thing. You know, you kind of exhausted me.
That's good. You
I can't-
need some exhaustion. You need some exhaustion. Maybe you'll sleep a little bit better tonight. You know, you're welcome.
Trenton's going for the Darwin Award playing Ship the Devil's. Yes. Yes.
I'm just-
Darwin?
Since
just-
birth. Are you serious right now?
I'm just thrilled you picked my bottle first. That's all.
Go. There's a whole Darwin Awards website. Just go to it. It's amazing.
Tongue-in-cheek honor that originated in I'll read about this at some point. That's cool to know that something called the Darwin Award exists, though.
This is tractor cracks. Oh my good sweet Lord, Trenton.
That's not an award you want to get because you won't be allowed to receive it.
You have to be dead to receive this award?
Okay. All right. Wrap it.
Thanks. I have a lot to learn tonight.
And
Research,
forever.
I mean.
Yes, you do. Thanks for bringing this down, even though it didn't work out quite the way you thought it might. This whole bottle. I know you always have some surprises for our live streams.
I do.
Which is pretty cool, actually.
And for Kent, we have a couple live streams planned already.
Yes, we
if
do.
Kent thinks
Kent,
Kent
yes.
feels like joining us instead of
Yeah.
golfing,
Yeah, we'll see.
cool. We have some neat bottles to bring out for him. In turn, like something
Yes.
like this at the end for the
Yes.
two. I think that the next two we have planned are going to be right up his alley. So if he feels like joining us, great. If
Yep.
not,
Yep.
Mom, come on down. Price is right.
Good luck with that one,
Price
pal.
is wrong.
Good luck. Hey, guys.
I have to end the live stream, so yeah, good luck.
All right. Yeah, thanks. You leave me up here holding the whole bag after you just demolished it.
I didn't demolish anything.
All right, everybody. I hope you had a good time. I'm going to say I had a good time. Actually, I did have a good time because Trenton picked my bottle. Did I not say it, Trenton, in the last video? Did I not say this is the way this video would
I am not
this
gonna
live
hear the end
stream
of this.
would end?
I'm not going to hear the end of this one.
Yes. No, you're not. So thanks, everybody, for joining us. I know this is a holiday weekend, so time is the most precious asset that we all have. And thank you so much for spending some of that time with us. We certainly appreciate it, and we love each and every one of you, really do. So thanks to all of you. Have a great holiday weekend. Once again, don't forget our veterans, present and past, during this weekend. So thanks, everybody. We'll see you on Monday. Take care. Have a great weekend. Love you all.
Bye, all.